Hello there, everyone.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be up that quick. It always takes forever, actually.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That was for when the stream actually gets up to everyone.
No, it might actually cut that off depending on how long it
Mm.
takes, because sometimes it takes like even longer than like 30 seconds for it to get started, and it'll just cut stuff off. So, do 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 do. Okay, we've got an ad and it says we're live, so I think we're basically good to go.
Yep, we're live.
Yay! Okay. Hello, everybody.
So the person running the stream gets to see the ads too. That's great.
I logged in on a different account, so I loaded it up on
I
Chrome
see.
because it's faster on my computer, and so
I hate how they put they hard put the ads in the actual stream.
yeah, you can't. I don't know if even ad block blocks
Putting an ad into a live stream just seems obnoxious and intrusive to me. Like
Sometimes
It's almost like it is.
with a pre-recorded video, you can determine where the ads actually pop up, like in natural breaks in the flow of things, and you can, watch the video at your own goddamn pace. But for
Regardless,
live,
should we get started on the actual game?
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose we should, but I don't know. This makes me angry for some reason.
It's worse depending on some streams. I believe you can mess with this in your own individual stream settings, but some streams will have even like instead of the ad just happening right when you start, some streams will have ads happen at set points, and then you might miss something that's happening because obviously if the ad's playing, you're not seeing what's happening live. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can scroll a little back in the timeline and watch with a bit of a lag, but if you're watching live, going to the trouble of watching live, you probably don't want to.
Yeah. So we're supposed to go generically.
Oh, hang on!
forward.
You're already in the castle.
Yeah,
Excellent. I love this part. It's the
We said he was already in the castle when we were setting up.
Yeah, I was a bit preoccupied while we were setting up, sorry.
Yeah.
But this is my favorite part of the game. This is the part of the game where it just gives up.
Stupid door! Leon kicks doors. That's what he does. Can I knock on the knocker? That's clearly just a texture and not a thing that I can interact with. No? Okay, whatever. I'll be back for you, loser. Yeah.
Knock knock. Who's there? Government agent. Government agent who? Bang.
Oh, I probably could have shot those birds. Oh well.
Yes, you could have.
Yeah. Some parts of this castle are clearly trying to give you Resident Evil 1 mansion vibes as a holdover of Resident Evil 3.5, where Leon was exploring a kind of castle mansion setting, but
Was
I
it
still want
supposed
that
to?
game.
Was it supposed to be the Spencer?
No, it involved supernatural stuff.
if I'm remembering correctly, the original location of Resident Evil 3.5 was supposed to be the castle/mansion that you explore in the Resident Evil 5 DLC where Spencer was, and I think there was a version of it that took place on a blimp or something. I don't know. There's so little definitive information about that version of RE4.
There's like two videos of it, and they're like 2 minutes long each, and they don't really clarify anything.
Yeah. I mean, some parts of the gameplay look hella awkward. Like you had like fixed camera perspectives and tank controls, but then when you went into an aiming mode, you'd actually go behind the character and aim over the shoulder. So
it was definitely Proto 4.
Yeah. So you'd be going back and forth between the two perspectives, which I can see being disorienting.
Oh, look at all the treasure in there. Ooh. The doors. Wait, this door's probably either trapped or locked. Oh wait. Hold up. Yep. I gotta remember to bring Ashley here so that I can hoist her up and then get all that stuff. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. You'll pass by later. The castle is not... I mean, the castle's map looks expansive, but your path through it while playing the game is kind of just a set loop through the area. And at some point, you pass through this lava-filled foundry area, and it gets a bit ridiculous.
Oh, dude! Already we've had Gatling guns, flamethrowers shaped like horse heads, trebuchets. Like it's been pretty.
You called them correctly.
You are right in where this is the point where the game stops trying. Like it can before, like even in the first area of the game, like it's instead of being a spooky zombie movie, it's kind of a cheesy zombie movie. But here it's just not even trying to be scary at all. There
We've
are
got ourselves a hedge maze though, which I think it has some zombie
Dogs.
parasite dogs in it. And this area manages to be a fairly tense section, but then it's followed up by Super Spy Ada Wong making her official debut into the story.
which for the record, I have been paying zero attention to. I have not been listening to the story in the slightest. Like
You
I
don't
barely.
need to.
I've been
You
barely.
don't need to. The story isn't half as entertaining as the dialogue that falls out of these dorks'
Yellow
mouths
herbs.
as the story progresses.
Yellow.
But,
that he's been listening to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a little hard since there was no subtitle option, so I can only really understand what's going on when we're at the codec calls.
The only things of worth that come out of Resident Evil 4's plot are the introduction of the parasite variation on zombies, which
I love to use.
which take new forms in 5 and 6, and the fact that Wesker gets his hands on the seems to get his hands on the parasites by the end of the game. If you play Ada's story, you find out she actually never gave it to Wesker, apparently.
Does 7 have zombies or parasites?
7 has its own new bio abominations.
It's basically kind of like just. I don't want to say demonic mold, but that's kind of what it is.
Well, it's supposed to seem demonic and somewhat supernatural, but it is a biohazard. I mean, they went out of their way to take the old Japanese title and stick it in the Western title too. So
they did that in Japan, from what I remember as well. It's called Resident Evil Biohazard and Biohazard.
Yeah, they
Resident
pulled the
Evil.
old Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik with the title of their franchise. It's kind of entertaining. But
it's never entirely explained on how 7's thing kind of got started. They think they found like some kind of girl with some kind of supernatural psychic ability that they then use to create biohazard weapons and such. It's not very clear.
It's bizarre. It's kind of like in this game where Sadler's scientists find the parasites just buried in the earth somewhere. But that's not really the important part. The important part is the horror survival adventure that you have while playing the game. Everything else is just window dressing.
Sadler's the monk guy, and Salazar is Napoleon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And, we'll probably get more information about the background plot of Resident Evil 7 this December, because when the...
Whenever not Chris's...
Yeah. Chris's DLC adventure is coming out as a free add-on to the game, along with another DLC, I think, that is going to be part of the Season Pass.
Ah!
We told you there were dogs here.
Yeah, but I didn't see it coming for me.
Yeah, this is why I say the maze can be pretty tense, because the first time through, these dogs are going to blindside you a couple times if you're not careful.
Yeah. I actually,
And dear Lord, the zombie dogs have, since the beginning of this goddamn franchise, been one of the most annoyingly good enemies at hitting you.
Because they're faster than you.
They're faster than you, and in the older games, when you're stuck on tank controls, this is a really big problem.
Oh, the dog's on the other side of the door. Okay.
One of the dick moves that Resident Evil 1, both remake and the original, pulls on you is that you can try to leave through the front door, but if you do, a dog actually comes in through it, because what are you, stupid? That's where you were running from the dogs.
Oh, they're parasite dogs. Oh, I probably have to kill them and...
Yeah. Well, do you have like a flame grenade on you or something? What do you have, like flash?
I'm wondering if shooting the door will open the door, or if I can shoot them.
Yes, it will.
Okay. So in that case,
I'm not sure if shooting the door itself will, but shooting the padlock definitely will.
Yep, it will.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna shotgun just to get it away from me. That plan did not work.
It did not work at all.
There we go. Now, oh wait, they're dead. Okay.
Yeah, they don't have. They thankfully do not have a lot of HP.
I see you upgraded your shotgun since
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah, he got the rifle and riot shotgun.
Yeah.
Okay, I could have sworn. Oh, it's the freaking flashlight. I thought that there was something in here worthwhile. I should have just left it alone.
Well, I mean, they drop stuff, so.
Yeah, but I don't know if like the 1400 money and the 2 ammo rounds are not really worth all the health I just took. So I would have just
Yeah.
rather left them in there.
If you're good at avoiding damage in this game, though, killing everything is worthwhile because of the ammo drops and stuff. You usually wind up with more resources than you started with. And hey, you already replenished your shotgun shells.
Yep, got your gun ready.
That guy did. Oh wait, do they always jump through the hedges?
No, not always.
Okay,
Nah,
because
there are
also Parasite Dog tried to use Vine Whip. It wasn't very effective.
Yeah, there are some scripted moments where enemies won't appear in this maze until you pass a certain point, so you wouldn't have fought those 2 dogs if you hadn't gone for that treasure.
Yeah, whoever put those shotgun shells in that chest must really like their shotgun. Because, oh yeah, speaking of...
One thing I will say is that this hedge maze would not have been half as playable if we did have the fixed camera perspectives, because you could get super disoriented that way. But my favorite hedge maze in video gaming ever is the one from Ultima 9, which is literally designed for you to climb on top of and jump over.
You mean like the mazes in Breath of the Wild?
Well, yeah, but this was like 1999. You could climb on top of the hedge maze, which was just a solid platform because that's how bushes work in Ultima 9, and you could jump far enough. You could actually jump really precisely in Ultima 9 because you would jump to whatever point on the ground your aiming reticle was pointed at. So you could very, very easily jump over every bush in the maze to get to the center.
You're lucky that dog decided just not to blindside you.
And the best part is for some unknown reason, for some reason that's never explained.
Oh god, heal.
After I kill the dog.
For some reason that's never explained, at the center of this hedge maze is a magic fire sword. This is the hedge maze outside the castle you start the game at. Like you could go to town and buy yourself a sword, or you could just go into the center of the very easily navigated hedge maze right outside the castle and get a free magic fire sword that will last you half the game. Peak game design, I tell you.
Oh, okay. Oh, they can break out. Oh, it used Vine Whip there. It's
Jesus.
It's super effective.
I don't remember these dogs being quite as lethal as they're being for you.
Probably because you know they're coming every time, Lewis. So.
Well, no, I played this game blind once too. You know.
Yeah, but you probably You are better at this kind of game.
I just don't remember all the tentacles. Okay.
Yeah, I've apparently been getting kind of shit luck with my tentacle drops because they're random whether or not an enemy is or is not. It becomes a pasta head.
With a few exceptions, but
with a few, obviously, but apparently, for the most part, I've been getting a lot of tentacles. Is what the chat has been telling me anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lewis, here's a question. If you use 2 green herbs combined, I can't believe I just called them herbs. If you use 2 herbs combined, do you get more health than if you were to use them separately?
I think you get slightly more health, yes. Okay. But the main advantage to doing that in the older games was just inventory space.
Yeah.
Inventory space conservation.
Wait, where? Oh, it's behind. Okay, it just decided to stand there. All right.
Yeah. Also, rule of thumb: if there's one dog, there's probably another right behind it.
Yeah, That was. You see, I don't normally play console games with headphones on, so it's a little bit weird for me to have it. It's helpful in this case because the sound has been very helpful in getting me to see where. I'm back where I started.
You're back at the start.
Yeah, I'm supposed to look for 2 moons or whatever in order to open the door forward.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go up and then kind of try to route a path. But anyway,
or just stay right the entire. Just choose right every time.
That takes too long.
Well,
you also have a map
to be fair, the right hand rule or the left hand rule, depending on how you're going.
Oh, the map. Okay. The map actually does show the entire maze. Okay.
Yeah, that rule assumes that there are no loops in the maze. It's useless if there are. So.
Oh yeah, that is a good point.
To be fair, do you think Salazar's that smart?
Well, I don't think this maze was designed specifically to confuse Leon. I think it's just something that was in the castle. Salazar has this plot line of his own where he was the heir to the family that owned this castle and fell in with Sadler or whatever. There are files that you can find around the place that talk about it. It's not a, yeah, it's not a particularly interesting story. It's no Lisa Trevor, I'll say that. Lisa Trevor is. Do you know Lisa Trevor, Ted, in Resident Evil mythos?
Not. It's the name sounds familiar. It's a RE1 thing, right?
It's an RE1 remake thing, and it was supposed to be in the original game. It's cut content that they restored in the remake.
Yeah,
where
it's like one of the tensest parts of the game, actually.
Yeah, there was this whole backstory to the architect of the mansion and how he was contracted to build it and wound up being imprisoned or going crazy or something like that, and his daughter became a monster that wanders the mansion.
So you basically have proto-Nemesis stalking you at points.
And like the story itself is not particularly complex, but the files that you find on it are, when you're going into the game not knowing what to expect, the files that you find on it are really unsettling stuff, and kind of the most effective thing in the series at making you hate Umbrella.
Well, okay. They described that how Lisa slowly just goes completely insane and kind of starts killing people at random, even though she knows she's not supposed to be doing that.
I think she's wearing her mother's skin. Ugh.
Okay, we have
Leatherface.
Okay, we have to go over. Okay, so we have to go over we have to go over the bridge in order to get to the
over and under and through the woods. Yeah. Zalazar's house we go.
We're technically already in his house, though, aren't we?
Resident Evil has tried to pull your heartstrings by making characters that you supposedly care about into monsters that you have to fight throughout the franchise, like Helena's sister in 6, or Steve in Code Veronica, or, well, the movie tried to pull that thing with Muppet Nemesis, and
there's
that
a
was
Muppet.
embarrassing.
There's a Muppet Nemesis.
I say Muppet Nemesis.
Movie Nemesis is hilarious.
It's more like movie Nemesis is hilariously bad animatronic costume, so it's embarrassing to look at.
Okay.
So
it's like the only thing that can be considered more embarrassing than the actual Chris and Wesker fight.
Yeah, but like Nemesis in the Resident Evil movies, the live-action ones, is like Alice's love interest from the first movie or something.
That they capture and change into over the course of the second movie.
Which, could have been interesting, but the execution of the whole thing that goes on with Nemesis is just so schlocky that you can't take it seriously. Well, that sums up the entire goddamn movie franchise, actually.
Are you ready for the reboots, Lewis?
No. I'd really rather not.
All 6 of them, they said.
6 more Resident Evil movies? Jesus Christ.
Well, they restarted it, so yes.
Oh, guys, look! Now we can evolve our Clefairy into a Clefable. Yay!
Speaking of, though, Resident Evil 4 came out around the time. Oh. Yeah. Resident Evil 4 came out. Oh, holy shit! 4 of them? Resident Evil 5 came out around Resident Evil 4, I should say, came out around the time that movie series was getting going. In fact, it could be argued that the first movie's relative financial success might have been part of what convinced them to go a more action-gamey route with 4.
I thought that was confirmed with an interview.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the interview. But
so the first movie came out around the time 3 came out, you said?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So essentially,
the first movie actually isn't that bad.
But the thing about it is, the first movie is one of the most memorable set pieces was the goddamn hallway full of lasers for some reason.
They do that here,
yeah, they do that in this game. I mean, it's a useless QuickTime event sequence. I don't like it, but it amuses me that they put it in as a kind of a reference to the movie.
Okay, there we go. Enough of that. There's an indentation. 2 moons make 1. Okay.
See, that wasn't too bad.
I'm not. I'll confess. As much as I hate the Resident Evil movie series, I kind of did like the first one a little bit.
Well, the first one actually tries to some extent.
It's okay. It had some decent ideas. Fanfic Lady Wesker was an interesting thing to start out on, but never really went anywhere interesting when they gave her superpowers. But
oh yeah, we know you love the Matrix.
Oh god, it is the Matrix.
I did like the classic Resident Evil 2 Licker being the big bad monster at the end of that movie, and kind of having this, and kind of just being this unstoppable behemoth for part of it. I think that might be why Resident Evil 5 made the beta lickers so goddamn hard to kill. Because they're not that hard to take down in Resident Evil 2, to be honest. A couple shotgun blasts and they're out of your hair.
All they really do is hop around and get like one attack every 5 seconds.
The most memorable thing about the lickers in Resident Evil 2 was the CG cutscene that appears the first time. Okay, this is the part where I just stopped thinking, like taking this seriously as a Resident Evil story, where I found out Ada Wong had fucking cyborg monitor. That's the kind of thing I would expect from James Bond.
That's what I was getting at, yes.
Or maybe the really, really crazy Deus Ex games like Invisible War with a more crazy technology. But no,
so
not Resident Evil.
she's from 2, right? That Leon's game?
2, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ada Wong was this mysterious woman who Leon meets in all of his campaigns, who winds up being
supposedly is doing something with Umbrella, but he's not really sure either way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You find out that her objective is to find a sample of the G virus that's the cause of the big bad boss monster at the end of the game.
Okay.
And you never find out who she's getting it for or why. But Resident Evil 4 and later Umbrella Chronicles confirmed that she was working with Albert Wesker. That wasn't a plot point that anyone knew about at the time of Resident Evil 2 because Wesker being alive was something that they pulled out of their ass 2 games after that.
So this is the first game that that brings Wesker back from 1, right? Like, cause he was no, okay. Oh yeah, wasn't he alive in like Code Veronica or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Haunted Bones. Everyone spells my name wrong. They spell my first name wrong. They spell my last name wrong. They pronounce my last name wrong.
Yeah. Louis Medeiros is part of this balanced breakfast. Okay. I like how only some of these dressers open up. That's cool. Hey, dude, I'm taking some of your weed if you don't mind.
Welcome.
Okay. So anyway, okay, so we can't buy anything new, but we can upgrade stuff.
Sell your Velvet Blues and Spinals and shit.
Yeah. So Lewis, they drop a Magnum later on, and I shouldn't bother buying the one they have in the store right now, right?
I think so.
Yes,
okay.
you can pick it up. There is
Okay.
Yeah, I do remember finding a Magnum, and there are probably better Magnums in the game, but
No,
really,
the Broken Butterfly is the most powerful one you can get without doing any additional New Game Plus stuff. Just in terms of just straight up firepower, which is all you're going to be using a Magnum for anyway.
Yeah, but what I was going to say is that basically any Magnum is powerful enough to play through the game with. They're traditionally in the Resident Evil series, they are some of the most badass weapons.
This mirror, I'm guessing, is just a one.
The mirrors, yeah,
just
the mirrors
a
are
one
one up.
shot. Okay. All right. Now I feel better about tuning up some stuff. I sold the stock because apparently the stock in for the TMP, the stock in the Wii version is useless because you got motion controls. That's what I heard.
Oh, they broke the recoil mechanic, didn't they?
Yeah. So I just sold it so it doesn't take up space. The money wasn't really an issue, but okay. You know what? I'm gonna up the firepower once and the capacity once for this. That'll probably
You got
be
a
good.
shotgun.
I got a shotgun. The red 9 couldn't really. Oh no, I didn't upgrade. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well I guess I'm upgrading its power then.
The Magnum is behind that locked door that you actually saw earlier, apparently.
Oh, okay. Well then we'll definitely
we'll come back with Ashley to get that.
Yeah, we're definitely not skipping that.
Magnums, also known as the boss killers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if anything, the Magnum in Resident Evil 4 is actually a downgrade from the Magnum in the old games, because since you didn't
You're
have
actually
to...
capable here.
Yeah, well, you're actually capable. You're aiming at specific body parts too, though. Whenever you fired a Magnum in the general direction of a zombie in the older games, its head would explode and it would be a one-hit kill. That was what the Magnum was. It was instant head destruction. In fact, in Remake in particular, once you have a Magnum and some ammo, you want to save that stuff and use it only in specific hallways, or like toward the very end of the game when there aren't that many enemies left.
Because it can basically... I know that the one-shot weapon in this game is the rocket launcher. But,
well, that's always
Yeah.
the case. But
Well, the rocket launcher is always a one-shot weapon, but just usually in games before this, it was relegated to post-game. Like, you
Okay.
wouldn't be able to get it at all until you'd beaten the game.
or is it the clincher for the final boss or something?
Yeah, the clincher for the final boss, but that's not a proper weapon. That's usually just I press a button and a cutscene plays action.
Okay, spooky music's playing here, so that means something's about to happen. Ooh. Oh, nope, this is the music that was playing earlier, which means that there's going to be an action set piece instead.
Okay, so Salazar apparently didn't want to have a dining room, so he just put his dining room furniture in a hallway somewhere. Oh, have you been checking the paintings that have Sadler's face on them?
I've
Yes,
been
yes.
checking stuff at the very least as I've been going along. I probably have missed at least one or two. I know that there's
I just remember that in the castle, whenever you see a painting of Osmond Sadler, there's like always a fuckload of gold hidden behind it.
Yeah, I've definitely found at least one thing of gold behind a painting.
So as soon as you walk in here, all the candlesticks and dishes just turn to life and it's like, be...
Me too.
Yes, it'd be... bang! Psing.
Returning us to the dust. Oh god, I'm probably gonna have to remember that for some puzzle BS.
Tanuki player, Devil May Cry being in the name made people more harsh on DMC than it deserves, but it's still not quite as mechanically good as it could be.
Minigame.
It's not as good as 3 or 4.
It's not as good. Yeah, it feels like a step back in a lot of ways. The only thing that's really improved is the platforming.
Okay.
Even Definitive Edition, which adds the lock-on mechanic back in and makes certain moves easier to control, doesn't do lock-on as well as the previous games because the game wasn't initially designed for it. So,
Oh wait, no, this
wish
brings
one
me to a
hand,
different
shit the other,
area.
I suppose.
Oh wait, where am I now? Oh, this is gonna be a quick. Okay.
Yeah, you missed a treasure back there in the thing.
Oh well, I have to go that way. This just leads to a
DMC2
shortcut
barely.
back.
Kratos, God of War, 342. DMC2 is still a worse game than DMC, yes. That's because DMC2 barely qualifies as a game.
I got some
You
gold.
got some gold.
Okay.
Lord
Yeah,
Misfit
totally
is going to
instinct
have to clarify something. What is the Ashley suplex glitch?
I have seen some like pictures of like suplex on like of a suplex command. But I don't know what it's.
Oh yeah, this is how you get back here, right?
Yeah, this is a shortcut
A
back.
suplex command isn't Leon does his finishing move on Ashley.
Yes.
I guess. Okay, there we go. This is just a shortcut back to the old areas. All right, so I'm just gonna go back to. Oh no! You got. Oh, stupid snakes! I hate. Oh, I hate snakes.
DMC2 being shoot to win is actually the least of its problems. I was gonna save this rant for whenever we get to Devil May Cry 2.
Well, you have to record it
That's-
if we're
that's
gonna
up-
do that.
That's up to you, Lewis.
I can never bring myself to play more than a few missions in when I sit down to record it. I just lose heart. It's so boring. Okay, shoot to win is true. There's so much distance and the guns do just enough damage that you can very easily get through the game just by spam firing your guns at everything, especially when you finally get a rocket launcher. Since
That's a trap.
Hey, losers! Guess what? You can't get me if I'm stuck in here. Oh wait, no, one of you. Oh great.
Yes, I remember
I'm
that.
not stuck in here with you. You're all stuck in here with me.
Is there a way out of here? Oh
Yeah,
crap!
just
This
knock them down.
situation right here is already a better Devil May Cry game than DMC2. You know why? Because you're boxed in.
Oh crap! Oh,
Yeah, you're dead.
I should have saved. But I think since I technically entered a new area, I will be fine.
I'll tell you something about that enemy. Did you notice last time you fought one that they're blind?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows how.
So if you're not making any noise and the enemies are making noise, what do you think it's going to do?
Oh, it's a doom situation. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, you can get it to go crazy and start flailing at its allies if you try. It's a bit temperamental and it's not always going to go the way you plan.
I was nowhere near the center of the room.
It's a pretty scripted event. So.
Yeah, I know, but I was trying to outsmart it. Okay.
Another good thing you might want to do is just knife off the padlock really quick and use the extra space to your advantage.
Yeah.
It takes a few hits.
Yeah.
It also makes noise when you do it, so run.
Ow, my face!
Heal yourself and run a circle around, run a lap around the inside of the cage to get him away from the door.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yep, there you go.
Judo kick. Okay. Yeah, there we.
Okay.
Oh, there was something in the. There was definitely something.
You'll go back and get it once you kill it.
No, but there was something in the glass.
Aiming his crossbow at you, he's like, "Ha! I got you!" And Leon was like, "Nope."
Yeah, there was definitely something in the glass case over there. I was just in the middle of running away and I couldn't do anything.
The other thing about this guy being blind, though, is that he doesn't necessarily know there are bars between him and you if you're making noise.
I didn't. You see, that was me being.
Yeah,
I didn't.
he's trying to go through the door, but you haven't done that. No, stay on that side. Stay on that side.
Stay on this side. Yes.
Oh, that guy's dumb too. He's trying to. He's trying to.
No,
That doesn't have an excuse.
I know. I want to get. I want to get the grenade.
No, do it after you kill everyone.
Later. You see, now he'll try to come towards. While I shoot this guy, he'll try to come towards me. While I'm trying to. Okay.
I was gonna say that's usually how you get yourself killed by doing shit like that.
Okay. So anyway.
Now just like.
Now just
pick him off with bug bites through the bars.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Ah! Oh, my back really itches. Damn. Oh, what was that? Huh? Huh?
What was that?
Stupid
Scary
arrow.
the first time you meet them, but once you realize what kind of weaknesses they have, they become hilarious.
Okay, there we go.
The real headliner when it comes to Resident Evil 4's enemy lineup is the Regenerator from Part 3 of the game.
But no, this is one of those where this is one of the hardest parts of the game if you're not doing the padlock strategy.
Mm. Anyway, to complete my thought from earlier, just as briefly as I can, how do I say this? Being able to shoot everything to death from a distance hamstrings DMC2's difficulty, but the design and mechanics around that problem are even worse than that. There is not a single fundamental level of Devil May Cry 4's design, storytelling,
You're going back the way you came.
or anything that isn't bland and unentertaining, and I have no idea how anyone can defend that game. The only good thing are the animations of the characters. The player characters, specifically. For some reason, everything else is stilted.
Okay, hold on. There are bad guys in here. Oh, there's a lot of bad guys in here. What to do?
Yeah, you have grenades, so you can just chuck one down there.
Yeah, but last time I tried to do that.
Well, you were also like 10 feet away from the edge when you tried to do that.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm thinking about if I walk too close, I'm worried about.
You just get the red guy from here if you want. No, red guy first. He always drops the best stuff.
Yeah, but I'm worried. Oh wait, no, that guy's gone now, so he won't see me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, now you're gonna go for grenades.
Yeah. Ba-doop. Alley-oop.
That didn't work.
That did though.
Well, I got one of them at least.
Kobe.
If you throw a grenade and you only get one enemy, if you throw a grenade and you only got one enemy, that was a waste of a grenade. I'm sorry.
Kobe. Oh, they dropped shit. Oh, that was.
Unfortunately, that happens.
Okay. Well, whatever. I'm never gonna. You see, I'm never gonna use these things otherwise. So I take using them as a like using them at all as an improvement. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy, shortcut. Okay. Yeah, because I noticed that almost. Oh wait, the next room is where we'll probably be able to loop back around. Okay.
Yeah, so there's stuff to explore in here.
Yeah. Although there's still bad guys around because I can hear them chanting like, I don't know. We want nuggets. When do we want them now?
You want to go in there?
Ooh, there's all sorts of stuff in over here. Hello there, random zombies. Okay.
He is not a zombie.
Whatever. You know what I mean. It's like, oh, they're not. It's. Okay. We have to open this door, or.
Go to the right.
Yeah, or we can. I think we might be able to go up and around. Up and around. Yeah.
Another thing that you can do. I forgot about this, but you know that light hanging from the ceiling on the bridge walkway over here.
Oh yeah, I've. Oh, hi.
You can shoot those down, and they have explosion. They have explosive radiuses that basically.
Oh crap! I didn't think he was gonna.
Oh shit!
I didn't think he was gonna be a pasta head.
You know what's great about the parasite head monster things that pop out? Resident Evil 6 added one that has wings.
So it can start. Oh crap! It's still the bug's still alive. Ooh, ew. That's the first time. That's the first time.
The final phase of them.
So Resident Evil 6 added this version of it that just grows a flapping bug monster out of its head and starts flapping around. It's great. Shoot
that's my idea.
The light.
Wait just 1 second. Kaboom. Okay, I was a little bit too late there, so I didn't get everybody, but I got at least the back two guys.
Excellent.
There we go. Alright. Does being set on fire instantly kill people, or just do a lot of damage? Because I know getting hit with the incendiary grenades has pretty much killed everybody. I think
it kills most of the normal enemies, yeah.
Yeah, like of course, like the bosses aren't gonna die from one hit with an incendiary grenade, but...
Yeah, larger enemies tend to survive, but it does do a lot of damage.
No. Go back.
I'm just, oh yeah, that is the way out. Okay, so I want to go into the other room and get all that sweet stuff.
Senses of direction.
Oh, I have none of that. Okay, you're really far away. Hello, rifle. Hey, you've got a crossbow, but I've got. Oh crap! You've got a mask. I can't just headshot you.
Like in arms for the torso, like that. Yeah, now he's just dead.
Well, I don't think he's probably dead, but I can go and knife him up on.
I'm not sure, but I think the enemies that have those.
Is that a? Oh, that's the rocket launcher. Okay.
Yeah, you get a rocket. You can get a rocket launcher.
I thought that it looked like a clarinet.
That's a really fucking big clarinet.
You do have enough room for this if you just shuffle some stuff around.
Yeah, that's my plan. So did. Okay.
I think if you
if I just do
that herb there and turn it.
Yeah.
Up you.
Or well, whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
TMP into that empty space above under the shotgun.
Oh yeah. You know what? I can.
Oh no! You actually put it down.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what I wanted. Okay. We can probably we can move these to the side and then move the TMP up and then we'll be able to fit it. Do you lose the shotgun if you fire the bullet, or will you just lose, or do you have to just buy another thing of ammo?
The rocket launcher, I believe, goes when you fire it.
Okay.
You want to rotate the TMP.
Oh yeah, I think I see what you're talking about now.
Gotta love the occasional games of inventory, Tetris.
Okay, yeah, if I move these over underneath, I can probably just barely squeeze it. Okay, there we go. Which means now I actually definitely need to use my grenades, because I've only got space for 4 more
The thing about rocket launchers is I think they're one-shot wonders. I don't think you can reload them. So once you use the rocket launcher, unless it's the infinite ammo rocket launcher from New Game Plus,
which is basically just fuck you mode, I can imagine.
I always wind up using this rocket launcher in a hallway further up ahead in the game, where there's like 2 of the goddamn Wolverine things, and
probably because Salazar as a boss isn't terribly hard.
Well, yeah, Salazar is piss easy, but I always wind up using the rocket launcher to just clear out that hallway, because I can't be asked to fight 2 of those things at once. It's like it wouldn't be hard; it would just take a lot of time.
Okay, so now
ultimately, Ted can do whatever he wants with it.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably hang on to it for the rest of the game and never use it out of fear of wasting it, or use it too early and miss my shot anyway. That's
you'll know the hallway I'm talking about when you get to it, and I guarantee you'll be tempted to use it there.
Ted, you can't really miss with the rocket launcher unless you're intending to miss.
Okay.
I mean, I swear that hallway was probably made with the intention of tempting the player into using the rocket launcher.
Oh wait, I don't have enough money for that. Okay, you know what? They have to have put that there just to make you want to use want to fit the whatever it's called. This doesn't look like it can be combined with anything.
I don't believe so.
Okay. If it was not enough cash, what?
You need 73,000.
Yeah, you need
Oh.
somewhere around 10,000 more. You'll be able to get it. You'll be able to get it soon.
Okay. You know what? Okay. In that case,
you don't need it right this instant.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me take a look at the map.
Here is the map.
Let's see. I'm assuming we loop around, get Ashley soon. We'll get that treasure. I'm gonna need to backtrack anyway to get the Magnum.
I think this next section is playable Ashley.
Playable Ashley. Okay. Well,
I recommend saving.
Yeah, that's the plan. Okay. Okay. Well.
I can't be sure, but I vaguely remember this part of the map. I think it might be the playable Ashley section.
Oh man, I can't wait to be a 20-year-old bratty girl who has no weapons and can't defend herself in any way, shape, or form.
Like the shovel knife.
Oh,
I got it.
bye.
I got it. You got what, Lewis? I got killed.
I got impaled.
So remember what I said about him being impaled on Sadler's demon penis? Well, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Like, they're not even subtle about it. Look where that tentacle is coming out from.
Oh.
Larp.
Oh, you ever just have one of those days?
Still rough, don't you think?
They have ointment for that, you know.
Sadler, if you have an erection lasting
really compensating for something, aren't you, Sadler?
Sadler, you're supposed to call if you have an erection lasting for more than 4 hours.
So that's what happens.
Hired by Sadler.
Now, Sadler just casually walks away because he doesn't see you as a threat and assumes that you're going to become a zombie soon.
Yeah, but we've already survived like 16 of his death traps by now. If you have a magical demon penis, just kill me now with it.
He's probably banking on you transforming into one of his mindless slaves and then making you an even better general than the one you just killed, so...
The Palpatine method of apprentices.
Yeah.
Lewis!
Lewis!
R.I.P. Lewis, BrainScratch member for some amount of years. 9 amount of years, minus like 3 for tech issues. There we go.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
Tylenol! Oh, this isn't even
here.
Extra strength!
Grabbing pills, pills here!
I am Dr. Leon, and I am saving lives. I shove these down my throat.
What Sadler didn't notice, because he's unobservant and dumb, is that Louise Sarah actually did leave us with a drug that would help suppress the parasites.
Hey, Sarah.
Okay.
Whatever will be, will be.
Oh no, I felt so strongly about this character, and his death shall be Oh, Ashley's here!
Hey, Sarah, Siri.
You know what's great? The fact that this character just comes out of nowhere and you find out he's a scientist.
Yeah, he did not come across as a scientist at all.
Better or worse than Naked Snake putting on a lab coat and glasses? I'm a scientist!
What field did you study?
That was a dumb disguise like Raiden and his sombrero. This was him actually being a legitimate straight-faced scientist. So, yeah.
You don't have room for it, which is why you're doing this, Ted.
Yeah, okay.
Just leave it.
Yeah,
You are so close to being able to buy that goddamn inventory expansion.
Actually, you know... Oh, wait, I know exactly how I can do it. How I can do this. I shoot 2 TMP rounds. I shoot 2 TMP rounds. 1, 2. Reload it. That took up a spot. And now I can finish. I am smart. Oh, Ashley! Oh, a little bit tied up at the moment, aren't you? Well, maybe you shouldn't run away like a jerk. That's rifle ammo. You know what? I'm just gonna... Actually, I have room for rifle.
You do need the rifle ammo because the rifle is basically...
Ammo stacks until a certain point, I'd remember that.
Yeah, but the thing... Okay, but here's the thing. I do need to... I kind of want to leave these jars unbroken so that I don't waste any ammo drops if they were to...
Hey, wait. You might have enough.
Yeah. Okay, I've got like
Ashley can wait. Go get your suitcase expansion.
I don't have any more. I don't have any more money though. How do I check how much money I have?
Oh, right.
71.
I
found a
3,000.
I've got a spinal, which is 1.
You can probably sell the green gem on its own too, because you'll probably pick up more of those from the bugs.
I fight more bugs. Okay. Actually.
Oh yeah, the bugs drop a bunch of
green ones.
A bunch of gems that combine with something.
So
my lanterns.
my mission was to
also
save
the
president's daughter, or was it to buy more cool stuff? Because I like that second one a lot better. Oh wait, no, I do not want to sell
the big danger here is that
can't sell the spinal, and you're just enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. The big danger here is that you might actually shoot Ashley and kill her. So I suggest you save before you make the attempt.
Big old briefcase. I'll see you in court, gentlemen.
I mean,
who get a bigger bag.
I mean, Resident Evil 4 taught me to be good enough and precise enough at aiming with a control stick that I actually managed to do this with my handgun. But it's yeah.
Okay, so okay, I actually probably
go around and get proper placement.
Okay, sorry, Lewis. I was kind of trampling your corpse there. Why doesn't he dissolve into fart juice like everybody else, though?
He's not a zombie.
He's not a parasite monster. He's a human.
Okay, so I could drop this chandelier on Ashley's face.
No, you can't do anything with the chandelier. And don't shoot at her. Shoot the side where the holes are coming out.
Yeah,
where the holes are coming out.
Don't shoot the Ashley.
There you go.
Yeah, but she's really annoying.
And you...
Okay, Ashley, that doesn't look particularly tight. In fact, it's loose enough that you're able to bend your knees.
She probably could. Yeah, she probably could just reach her leg out.
Talk about near-death experience.
Make me waste 3 bullets on you, girl.
Ashley, get out of there!
Oh dear.
You see, this wouldn't have happened if you would just.
Okay, you're
like,
gonna have to cover her with
yeah, I'm
fire
trying to find where I can't see where they're
directly underneath you, so
wait
until they get closer and then shoot them.
Okay.
And don't shoot the Ashley.
Okay. Okay, I'm working on it, girl. Okay. There we go, headshot. Okay, they're underneath, and there's no way to jump down either, right?
Unfortunately, even though he can survive jumps from much higher, he doesn't get the break to just do that here.
Okay.
She returns to the center, so they'll always be going for her there.
This seems like a terrible vantage.
Just keep looking at her, and then they'll...
This seems like a terrible vantage.
Trained on the area around her and shoot any Ganados that get into range.
Oh, I shot you, dude. Come on. Don't be like that.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, it looked like I shot her. Okay.
It did. That was lucky.
Yeah. Yes. Trained... Wait. Where is she? Ashley?
She got grabbed.
Oh, no, she's running away.
Oh, okay, now you're going to the Ashley section, I think.
Oh, okay, hold on a moment. Okay, where are you?
Now they're shooting back at you.
Where are... Oh, okay.
He goes back to the center.
But she was at the door earlier, was the problem.
Whatever you do, you're gonna want to do it fast because they're shooting fiery crossbow.
I got the crossbow guy, so I'm not... Oh, they're just having a friendly conversation. Let's see.
Okay, zoom out.
Yeah. Okay. Red guy's just kind of standing there. I also was not aiming at him at all.
He was just so scared of the bullet that he exploded.
Okay, this vantage point sucks. Okay, you see, I'm kind of tempted to go for, like, the riot gun or something, but that would almost certainly hit Ashley, too.
Yes, it would.
And she's, like, a normal human, so one bullet's gonna, like, kill her, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. If you shoot Ashley, you almost guaranteed to
Although,
kill her in
thinking
1 hit.
about it, if we kill Ashley, then their plan won't work, and we'll save the world. So, really, that seems to just be the better plan.
I got the key.
Alright, now we're going to Ashley's section.
Yeah, there's this guy, Ted, who I'm pretty sure would enjoy your philosophy toward combat. His name is Stick. Um,
I haven't even watched Defenders yet, and he probably would
Defenders
agree.
pulls that exact plan.
They probably try to. Oh, you see, they probably try to kill Iron Fist, and from what I've heard, Iron Fist is a really annoying little dick in Marvel. So in Marvel Cinematic Universe,
yeah, that's exactly.
Iron Fist is awful in his own series.
Yeah, which is a shame because he's cool on his own.
Series. I like him in Defenders well enough because his flaws actually come up and he's forced to grow as a character. But
You mean what he should have been doing in his own series?
Yeah. Actually, all of the characters are arguably better in Defenders.
Ashley has her own inventory. She will give everything to you once you're done with this section.
Why didn't we throw her a gun? I've got plenty.
You think Ashley knows how to use one?
He pointed at stuff.
I like Jessica Jones's series well enough, but Jessica Jones actually does detective work in Defenders.
She stops doing she stops doing the detective work in Defenders not in Jessica Jones after 3 episodes.
There's a typewriter too. You're right.
I already saved at it. I mean, I did pick up the yellow herb, but
I was looking away at the moment. My bad.
Yeah, no, Jessica Jones is probably my favorite out of all of the Netflix series I've watched so far. But you are right in that she doesn't really do anything detective-y after episode 2. So okay.
Yeah.
Is that an accordion? Oh no, that's a bookshelf. The way that my TV has the texture work going for the books, where the texture gets wider and wider as I back out and closer together as I walk forward, it made the bookshelf look like an accordion.
Is Weird Al playing this today?
Okay.
Oh man.
Ashley has no combat, I'm guessing, right?
No, just run away.
Reminds me of the old. Oh dear, that's no good.
I'll harm you. Oh wait, weed. Okay. Just what any 20-year-old white girl would value in this situation.
We are playing as a college girl right now. It's appropriate.
Oh, butt shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no. This is a terrible butt shot. All we see is the skirt. Game, I want my money back. Okay.
She's not really wearing any stockings either, so we can't get any Zetyrene location.
Don't even get me started though on how much emphasis on fan service the Resident Evil games after this point had. I think that the point where I just stopped tolerating it was that alternate costume for Sherry, where it's literally her Squirrel Girl.
Well, I've seen the alternate costume for Ashley, where she's wearing a crop top and other.
Well, yeah, that was the one we used for.
But you don't understand. The classic Sherry costume from Resident Evil 6 was a grown woman wearing children's clothes. It was creepy.
It's a fetish somewhere, Lewis.
Yeah, well, it's a fetish many places. What's actually funny is that I know some adult women who are actually short. She threw a lantern at him.
It wasn't like an adult-sized costume. It was her clothes from when she was 6. I don't know what they were thinking, but it was disturbing.
No, but dude, I didn't want to throw it at him. I wanted to throw it at him. Why would you throw it at the one who's not only farther away but through metal bars?
Well, she got him. So
also, how did she throw that through the metal bars? Oh, okay. Now throw it towards. Okay, there you go. Thank you.
At least has sense enough not to do that. Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, I do know some legitimate adult women who are actually short enough that they can buy and actually need to wear some children's size.
Oh yeah, but that's
clothing.
because retailers are assholes who won't stock clothes for small people. But this was how do I put this? Sherry is actually tall enough in Resident Evil 6 that her wearing her clothes from when she was a kid is very visibly poor fitting. So
Ted, where are you going?
To collect stuff. I know that this leads to a dead end at the moment, but I want to collect the treasure that's here. Just in case. Oh, there's a secret. Oh wait, unless if there's enemies in here, in which case I'll.
Well, you need to go get the treasure to get the thing to open the door.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't know that, so I'm just going to. I'm here anyway, so I'm just gonna loot it because I was gonna do that anyway, so I might as well. Oh, Butler's memo, aka I'm going to very conveniently write down how to solve this puzzle that's right in front of me.
I'll also talk about how I conveniently knew that Norman Osborn was the Green Goblin that died by his own glider, but didn't tell Henry that, or Harry that.
How did the butler know that anyway?
He treated his wounds or something.
Spider-Man 3 sucks. Okay. Blah 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 plot plot plot. I do not care. Okay. Let's see. Shiny jewels.
Well, even if a story is stupid, I like to immerse myself in it, because just understanding all of the little things that are going around the character allows me to enjoy the stupidity a little more. Does that make sense?
No, I probably would actually be... Oh, we had a flashlight this entire time. These are actually very good bludgeoning weapons, Ashley. You could, whack them.
I take it you've seen the, speaking of things like that, I assume you've seen the, Peter dancing from Spider-Man 3, but with the music taken out? Yeah,
What?
No, they take out the music, but they, redid all the Foley and redid and restarted all the Foley noises, as if it was an actual person on the street watching Peter just walk down the street.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
Oh God.
And it's as cringe as you think it is.
It's cringe enough in the movie, though.
Yeah, but it's cringier here.
You know what I actually do like about about that scene though, for as cringeworthy as
Johnny's in the chat.
What are you doing, asshole? Get in the call if you're not gonna be working.
For as cringe as it is, I see that scene as, in a way, realistic.
That's how Peter Parker would try to be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. He's a dork. He always has been a dork.
Yeah.
Part of what I don't like about the Amazing Spider-Man movies is that Peter Parker's dorkness is very minimal.
Yeah, he comes across more as really awkward than as a dork, which doesn't really work for the character. I think that's why I really like Homecoming, because it does make Peter Parker an actual
He's also played by a guy who looks like he's actually in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Homecoming and Civil War has the best Spider-Man Peter Parker balance.
Oh yes, no, I agree 100%. I think honestly, I don't like Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man very much.
Because he looks like because he's 30.
Yeah, but even as an adult Spider-Man, I don't really like him. I think he's a little...
Tobey Maguire's the one from the Raimi trilogy, right? Just to get my name straight. Yeah, he's got a really good Peter Parker and a really stilted Spider-Man.
I don't even really like his Peter Parker. I think the acting for when it's supposed to be more serious is bad.
That's somewhat true, but I think that adds to his charm, because an awkward person is realistically awkward in serious situations. I know, because I am one. Hello.
Okay. Let's see.
I love me my relatable superheroes. Peter Parker and Ms. Marvel are both really good.
I'm surprised that they didn't put Ms. Marvel into Ultimate. I think
they have plans
Infinite.
to bring the current Ms. Marvel into the movie universe, but it just hasn't happened yet.
Oh no, I wouldn't be surprised for that, but I was talking about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I'm surprised. She is easily the most popular Marvel character.
Except
from
Carol
the past.
Danvers is the one that's getting the movie, so...
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they didn't do that.
Oh, one of these. I'm terrible at these.
No, this one's really easy.
Oh, hi.
Hi, John.
Hi, asshole.
John.
I thought you were.
I'm sorry. I can only spare a couple, and that's exactly what I'm working on. For the record. But then I thought it was going to be that long of a video because my points will be pretty short, but I can only spare a minute at a time. There you go, Ted. Just keep doing that. Just keep rotating the outside pieces, and you're good. Damn, I wish you were playing the GameCube version.
Why?
I really wish you were, because during the Ashley sequences, if you manage to stun one of the mooks with the door slamming animation, for some reason that temporarily changes Ashley's code to Leon, and you can suplex the mooks.
So that's the glitch that they were talking about. Okay.
Oh,
yeah, it's really amazing. Okay, I just wanted to. I'm sorry that I couldn't make it tonight, guys, but I will be available for the next session because I should have the pre-coded video done by Monday. If not, then I don't know. I'll eat a sock.
Yummy sock.
I love socks.
God. I am terrible at these. I hate them. Whoever designed these is an asshole.
This one isn't that hard.
It's only 9 pieces, but I still always feel like I'm just moving pieces around at random until I win. Oh wait, there we go. Which is what I did. There's still a piece missing. Oh, okay.
You just picked one up.
It didn't give me any prompt to use it or whatever.
Check it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to check it twice, unfortunately. It's a little weird.
Okay, let's...
Alright, but alright, I'm gonna get back to the editing board. I just wanted to say how's everybody doing, and you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Don't fuck up too much, Ted.
Oh, I've been doing...
You're in the castle, so
Have you seen me trying to defend the house?
Yeah, like my first playthrough was perfect. Like Lewis's first playthrough was perfect. Like Ryan's playthrough was perfect.
Oh jeez, my first playthrough of this game was so full of death.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
I do request that at one point, did you already get the striker shotgun with Leon, or is that not until
Striker is, I believe, a new game plus thing.
No, it's not. You can get it in a regular game. I'm pretty sure you can get it in a regular game.
Okay.
Yeah. If you get the striker shotgun,
the riot shotgun. So.
Yeah, if you get the striker shotgun at some point, I request that you do the Ditman glitch at one point.
I don't know what that is.
I will.
When you get the striker.
if this wasn't a commentary live stream, you probably would have heard that long before it happened. But since we're all talking about oh dear.
That's like the only time this game has actually scared me.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I should do.
The next session, then. Right, I gotta go, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Explain the glitch really quick.
Okay, Ditman glitch is it can only activate with the striker shotgun for some odd reason, but it basically the moment you begin aiming the gun before the laser sight even shows up, you pause the game and unpause it, and for some reason it doubles Leon's movement speed for pretty much everything except guns. You can climb ladders faster, you can run a hell of a lot faster.
You can climb ladders faster.
You can climb ladders faster, yeah. Bonus points if you could do it at the end game with the jet ski, because Leon will take off before the jet ski actually leaves. And it's hilariously awkward. If you can do it at one point, I'd appreciate it. Alright, I gotta go. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
Alright, I'll talk to you guys
later.
Talk to you
later. Stupid armors and shit.
That was freaking hilarious, though.
Oh man, you see, what we need to do when we're uploading this is have a picture of my face going like in the corner, and then we'll get all to sick views. Okay. Okay. I have to probably turn the thingy.
I see those thumbnails all over YouTube, and I just don't understand the appeal. But apparently, it's effective. Because those videos have like bajillions of views.
Because you're scared. People like seeing over-the-top personalities pretend to be scared. I mean, actually be scared.
It's only the thumbnails. Because like when you go into videos like that, 9 times out of 10, the reactions are like really chill compared to the thumbnail.
You know what what I really love is videos with thumbnails like that, where the intro like, "Hey guys, this is such and such," and the ending, "Remember to please rate, like, comment, and subscribe." I like it when the videos when the combined total of those sections is longer than the actual content of the video. That's my favorite.
Hey, I'm just here going to react to this video, but coming up, blah, 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 and I plan on blah, blah, blah. Now let's get to the video. 1 minute later, blah, 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 blah.
Please remember to rate, like, comment, subscribe, tickle my balls.
All right.
Yay!
Now we get to play as Leon again.
So what was Leon just like up here picking his nose or whatever while we're waiting?
Sorry if I was.
I guess.
Oh, don't worry.
I still don't know what was stopping him from just jumping down from that center pillar and doing it himself, but.
Yay! We did it. We were. Oh boy, we're getting to set stuff on fire. Wonderful. Oh wait, no, I do wanna. I've only saved 50 times. That seems like a lot, but. Only 50
By
times.
Resident Evil standards, that's impossible. There shouldn't be that many ink ribbons, goddammit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and all the items that Ashley picked up, you get to take them.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a red, a green, and a yellow herb.
Yeah,
so you actually get a
full heal. Yeah.
A full heal that will increase your health even.
Yeah. So I noticed this is the biggest inventory we get, right?
Yeah, you can't get any bigger than this.
Okay. Yeah, we can't. Oh yeah, that was gross. I apologize. Anyway,
if you combine one of those green herbs with the 2 green mixture that you've got, that will become a full heal item.
Oh, so
you
three
might
herbs.
No, leave them. You got plenty of space right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but, like,
so three herbs
later.
is three green herbs is a full heal then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That has always been the logic. Either 3 green herbs or a green and a red becomes a full heal item.
Okay.
Although I'm fairly certain you never actually need more than 2 green herbs to fully heal if you're playing as Jill, Valentine, or Claire, because their health is lower.
Yeah. I do remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
They had to find some way to make Jill.
Jill is brokenly good at fighting in Resident Evil 1, but has very little health. So she's a character that makes the game very easy if you're good at avoiding zombies.
Wait, so Jill's better at fighting than Chris is?
Jill gets the goddamn grenade launcher, and she can get the shotgun more easily too. That's where the Jill sandwich line comes from.
Okay.
So yeah, Jill is better at blowing away the zombies. You can more easily just kill your way through the mansion as Jill than you can as Chris.
Okay.
They kind of set the tone for Chris by making you start with nothing but a knife. You get the gun like 2 rooms over anyway, but you start with no gun for some reason, like he dropped his handgun in the forest while running away or something.
Oh wow, some special agent he is. Okay.
Leon has the excuse in his game for doing stupid shit because it's his first day on the job.
Yeah.
Chris? No, this is Leon.
Sorry, I meant Leon. My bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chris has.
Now we want to backtrack because going forward probably leads me immediately into a point of no return.
I'm pretty sure that long winding stretch on the map is a minecart sequence. By the way.
Wait.
I told you the
this-
castle doesn't take its I'm sure you've seen the giant Salazar statue in one video or another.
Oh no, I remember that, but like, for some reason to me that seems less ridiculous than a minecart level. That's like Donkey Kong Country. Oh man.
Yeah, the minecart sequence is perfect in Resident Evil 4 because it fits the tone of the castle, but then they bring it back in Resident Evil 5, and it's just like, really? Ugh.
Resident Evil 5 just seems really weird. Yeah.
It's just a worse game. It's just a worse version of Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, it sort of tries to hit all the bullet points, but it's not as well designed because it's kind of there's a lot of design compromise to Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 6 doesn't have that problem, and its greatest strength is really good action mechanics and a hell of a lot of content, but it doesn't balance things properly enough to really fit into Resident Evil. And as far as level design and overall game design, it's not as tightly structured as Resident Evil 4. So
that tends to happen with any type of game where they split it up into like 3 different modes you can play in any order.
Yeah, it's more like Resident Evil 6's level and boss design is just more chaotic than Resident Evil 4. Whereas Resident Evil 4, everything has a very tight structure to it. It all fits well together. Well, except maybe for part 3, the laboratory is a bit bland in terms of design, but
Okay. I thought that there weren't going to be any enemies on the way back, but that was a. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm in this hall. Oh wait, I'm in. It looked like he was gonna get Ashley there for a second. All right.
Yeah, I'll agree with Eon Bao in the comments. Resident Evil 5 is amazing in co-op, but Resident Evil 6 is better in co-op, and we have that now. So,
He's gonna throw the scythe, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it out of midair because that's the kind of game this is.
Attaboy.
Okay, that was a weird. I thought he was.
No,
still in
you
front
went. Wait, you just straight up
Okay.
overran him.
Okay. Hey, dude, that's mine. That's mine. Give her back.
he just like walked around you.
Yeah.
Like-
Right.
and you spun around with him trying to aim at him.
Oh, my face.
Oh man, just the way movement is limited in Resident Evil 4 leads to some really, really funny movement quirks at times.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
Use the map.
Yeah, I do not feel like fighting all of these guys. All right, there. Okay, we're back. Wait, am I in the right room?
Yes, you are.
So we can go through here and then pick up the Magnum and then leave.
King Jacob, are you sure you're not talking about? Oh yeah, you are talking about 5. I misread that. Okay.
We do at some point need to do a Resident Evil 5 co-op playthrough. I mean,
think,
it would suck that only 2 of us could play at a time, but it just needs to happen.
Yeah, I think John and I actually were planning to do that eventually. I do have it on my PS4, so anytime we've got time, really. But I've got like the entire goddamn series on my PS4 at this point, actually.
Ashley, okay, this game's really picky about
Context-sensitive commands. Yeah,
yeah, it just whatever.
Probably the best part of Resident Evil 6 as compared to 4 is that it doesn't rely as heavily on context-sensitive action for a lot of stuff. So it's once you get used to the controls, and I'm told that a lot of people have trouble with it. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's just a little too weighty for people. But once you get used to the controls, it's much smoother than Resident Evil 4.
Okay. Okay, so I've got plenty of full heals, which I shall waste. You got a gun! Oh, this is the same gun that you can buy in the shop, too.
That's why we said not to bother buying it.
Yeah, okay.
I would hope Resi 5 has online co-op 10 elements, because if it doesn't, that's 90% of the game's appeal just gone.
Oh, so you're talking about... Oh, Ashley, get out of the room. That you're talking about, like, New Super Mario Brothers, where it makes no sense for the game not to have... Wait, hold on a moment.
Well, yeah, but
Hi, Ashley.
New Super Mario Brothers was designed without that in the first place. And you know, at least local multiplayer in New Super Mario Brothers is on one singular screen. When you're doing local multiplayer in 5 and 6, it's a split screen where the 2 widescreen windows are just sort of on 2 corners of the television.
Ew.
Yeah, unless you have a really big television, your view is going to be limited.
I'd rather have not widescreen and have them have the full TV, because that's just so much black bars, isn't it? Or do they put HUD elements in there at least to save
I'm
some
not sure.
of that space?
I haven't used it in a while. I think I played Resi 6 with my brother at one point, and it was fairly fun. But neither of us just. We don't play video games together well enough to have any kind of team synchronization. So things got really goddamn messy.
Oh, I did miss a treasure. Okay, thank you, chat. All right, I thought I picked up everything in that room, but okay, it was okay. Thinking about it in retrospect, though, there were like 2 treasures to the left, and it would have made no sense for there not to be one to the right. So thank you, chat, for catching me there. Okay, so just in case some people haven't been able to stop by for earlier sessions, we're not looking at chat for, or I'm not at the very least, looking at chat for puzzle solutions, so you can save those, but...
Although, on the subject of online play for Resi 6 in particular, part of the appeal isn't just that it has... isn't just that it has co-op, it also has a mode where you can spawn into other players' games as a monster and try to kill them.
Oh! I got a bong! Oh wait, no, it's a perfume bottle. Okay.
It's also very good about letting you turn off different modes if you don't want them. Like if you don't want people trying to get into your game and you just want to play single player, you can do that.
Doesn't Dark Souls have something like that too?
I think in Dark Souls, if I wanted to do that, I had to intentionally just not play online. I don't remember if there was a menu option. Oh, I think I might be thinking of Demon Souls, actually. So, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so now we can... Okay, now that I've not forgot anything, we can go back to what we were doing.
What Dark Souls... What the Souls games have is actually straight-up PvP, where you, as your player character, will spawn into another person's game and try to kill them.
And that way you can just start dodge rolling for 10 minutes straight trying to hit each other.
Yeah, in Agent Hunt in Resi 6, you actually play as the monsters. So it actually does provide, in its way, another avenue for game variety. So,
do you get anything for doing it, or is it just for shits and giggles?
I think it's just for shits and giggles. I'm not sure, though.
Alright.
You see, I haven't done half of what you can do in Resi 6. I've only played the campaigns. And I haven't actually finished Ada Wong's campaign, because I played so much Resi 6 when it first came out that I got burnt out halfway through that one.
Oh, yeah, so someone in the chat asked something. If you had bought a Magnum from the merchant beforehand, what's in that chest? If you go back to open it?
I'm not sure, actually.
Okay. You know what? The thing. Oh, not enough cash. Okay.
Yeah, don't bother. I would recommend not bothering to upgrade the Magnum. It's going to do enough damage as it is.
Well, I was gonna upgrade capacity.
Well, you're already at full capacity for that gun.
Okay.
So wait until you're lower on ammo.
Okay, that
when
makes sense.
when you upgrade capacity, you get like 5 free bullets or something.
Okay, so I'm guessing that
Magnum ammo is the scarcest ammo in the game, besides rocket launcher, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah. I will criticize Resi 6 to hell and back, but now that we have Resident Evil 7 bringing things back to horror, I'm not so against acknowledging Resident Evil 6 as a good game in its own right.
Yeah. You see, it's one of those kinds of things where I think that spin-offs, like Resident Evil is no stranger to spin-offs. I think if they wanted Resident Evil 7 to be the new direction of the series, they could still make like a Resident Evil 4, 5, 6 styled game as a spin-off. You know?
Well, Revelations 3, you know.
Like Special Agent Chris Redfield goes on action-adventure sort of things.
Yeah, they already sort of did that with Revelations, because from what I can tell, it mostly plays like this, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit... The main problem with the Revelations game is that the level design and enemy design isn't quite as good as the main action style Resident Evil games. Okay. But I can see them taking the Revelation series and making it like the action oriented Resident Evil series and just making the main series horror from here on in.
Yeah, I am interested. Apparently, the Revelations games both of them are being ported to Switch in a 2-pack. I'm very interested in picking that up so I can try both of them. After playing this game. Okay.
Well, they both have good enough console versions. Revelations 1 looks a bit graphically unimpressive, but better than
a sleuth.
It looks better than a game that was on the 3DS should look on a console. So
remember, ladies and gentlemen, keep your hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the vehicle at all times.
No joke. When I stepped into this thing, what I was expecting was a Willy Wonka cart ride sequence, but no such luck.
It's a small world. That's even scarier than the zombies.
I mean, it is kind of.
There's no intention in which we're going, because the cart just won't keep going.
I was serious. I seriously burst out laughing though when I rode that cart and nothing happened. I looked at the cart and I'm like, something's gonna happen. It's gonna be a minecart sequence or some sort of harrowing quick time event. I get in the cart, I sit down. They sit down really nice and calmly, and the cart takes off, and then it just pulls in at the opposite side of the line with no muss or fuss, and I'm just like,
Leon, really? that ride sucks. Okay, we have to make a chimera. All right.
Yeah. Resident Evil 4 doesn't hold...
You don't combine them.
You don't combine them, you just stick them in. Resident Evil 4 doesn't hold to the traditions of Resident Evil puzzle making all that closely, but you have to find a set of emblems scattered around to open a door. It has been a mainstay since the first game, and it's still here in full force.
Okay, so now...
You have to go back.
Okay, but there was no way across that gap is the thing. I thought that opening... there was?
I know for a fact that the lava foundry is that one little area up to the north of the map.
Okay.
Yeah. So he missed it because he went on the minecart instead of taking the other path.
I thought that we had to go down here in order to press a switch that would open up the
path is open to begin with.
Okay, it didn't look like it, but we'll see when I go back there.
Yeah, this is just one of those points where the mostly linear level design tries to trick you into thinking it's non-linear and explorative.
Oh, okay, there we go.
And of course, we're just going to leave Ashley here and she's perfectly fine. No one comes to get her or anything.
Why don't we leave her with the merchant? He seems like a cool dude. Actually, no, never mind.
One of the things that I started to notice about Resident Evil 4 around the second time I played it is that Leon's walking cycle, his animations, and Ada's walking cycle and animations as well, they're both like the same animation sets that they used in Zero and the remake. Holy hell, that looks even more ridiculous than I remember. I didn't remember that the lava was splashing around like like this is the fucking Mines of Moria or something.
Frickin' Bowser's Castle.
I am also. You can shoot the hinges off those things too, so you can knock them into the lava.
I was gonna try to shoot the guy who was operating. Oh, okay. So you can. Oh, there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah.
Not that you should, you monsters.
Also, I also have expect Obi-Wan and Anakin to just walk through with their lightsabers flailing about.
Is there going to be a playthrough of A Hat in Time? Well,
we did a part.
We did do an impressions video if you want to watch that.
Yeah. A frickin' merry-go-round. Ingrid, Ingrid, it's really hot in here. I need you to authorize my various suit. Okay, that's not.
Oh, just wait until we get to that.
Okay, hold on a moment. He wasn't that wasn't going down when I shot it. I'm guessing it takes more bullets.
I forgot about the spinning platform with the gating.
Okay.
Like Jesus!
Ow!
Fucking Christ!
Ow!
Get it knock down.
Yeah, well, I tried to, and it wasn't going down.
Fucking
There
Mario game flamethrower platforms moving around. What is this? This is a Zelda dungeon.
It is a Zelda dungeon. We're gonna fight Volvagia at the end.
I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos.
I can't wait to bomb some Granados.
Looking like we're gonna have to do in here soon.
Great! I'll go grab my shotgun.
There is no time. Your knife is enough.
But
enough. Is enough. Once you've scrubbed all the floors in the Spencer mansion, Chris.
Man, I just wonder what Wesker's up to. My boy, he's like, this is what all agents
start. And I will make your shotgun the greatest in Raccoon City. Or else you will become a zombie.
Oh, my boy, he's like, this is what all secret agents strive for.
You actually managed to make that rhyme like it was supposed to. I applaud that.
Oh, okay. You guys are just gonna jump from the air now or something. All right. I'm gonna try to snipe down the whatever that thing is, the flamethrower.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah, but it took so many shots with the handgun. Well, remember everybody, guns don't kill people.
Is that lava? This is a Zelda dungeon. It's every bit a Zelda dungeon.
Oh yeah, Starmix says, no, not until the volcano. It burns. I can't really do a good Wesker. Sorry,
Shotgun?
A good DC Douglas Wesker.
Shotguns. Oh, damn my head. Okay. I was a little bit.
Things could one-shot you, so that was.
Yeah, I was a little.
It wasn't a good idea.
I was a little bit screwed though because I killed him. I tried to kill him with the knife, and he spawned.
And it happened when you were right next to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
When that happens, you have to run away and pray.
Yeah. Shotguns, TNPs, as long as you have enough Petas.
As long as you have enough Petas.
Stranger. Okay. Let's. Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna use the rifle for these because it seems to take less bullets and it's quicker, which is actually what I'm more concerned about at this point. Actually, I could probably shoot them all from farther away too, as well.
Yep.
Okay. Or I could miss. It's almost like I'm trying to shoot a chain with a hole in it. Okay. Jesus, this is the most Final Fantasy 13 Zelda dungeon I've ever been in.
Nah, that's giving Final Fantasy 13 too much credit.
There's actually things to do in here.
Yeah. No joke. For as much as I rag on Final Fantasy 13, I actually did enjoy the game. I just can't go back to it because it's the most one and done RPG ever designed, as far as I'm concerned.
There's really no exploration or way to really customize anything. It's going to be the same playthrough no matter how many times you play it.
It seems like there's not even really any way to experiment with the combat because your only choices are when to get like a strength upgrade or something to that effect. Like it's not like you can mess with different spells or whatnot.
You're leveling up is incredibly linear, even more linear than the than the original Sphere Grid, if you can believe that. And the combat is so focused on one particular strategy that you're going to be doing the same thing over and over, and it's potentially good for one playthrough, but when you get around to the game a second time, there's no room to try a different strategy.
You know, there's nothing wrong. The thing is, there's nothing wrong with a linear RPG because the original, Final Fantasy IV, aka Final Fantasy II on SNES, is an incredibly linear game, but that's still a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So-
but there's room for non-linearity and new gameplay experiences within that linearity, which is what I'm talking about when I say that Resident Evil 3.
That guy took like 5 minutes to decide he was dead. Okay.
Actually.
Oh, great! Now they're going on. Now the chat's going on CDI for Resident Evil for Hotel Mario because that's a meme now apparently.
Sure was nice of Jill to invite us over for a picnic, gay Leon.
I got Nados and I have taken over the town of Europe. Miss Ashley is now a permanent resident of one of our castle hotels. Try to rescue her if you can. Also, I require an egg.
Where are these Ganados coming from?
Up. They're coming from up.
Oh God, it's that. What's that guy's name from Mortal Kombat? The guy who's got the pale bald head and the makeup. Like
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, it's like when this guy jumped on screen from the side and his face was dominating the camera for a second. That's who I thought of.
Okay, it doesn't seem like these guys are gonna stop.
Yeah, I think you need to keep going.
Coming in infinitely.
Yeah,
you
so
probably
I'm gonna.
need to
It's just I
progress.
wanted a clear shot so that I could snipe with the rifle, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna.
Quan Chi is at it, Lewis.
Quan Chi, that's the one. Yeah, that's definitely his name.
Whoa!
It's so weird when Resident Evil 4 does that enemies pour in endlessly until you complete a task thing, because it doesn't do it often, so you're never expecting it when it does.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those things where normally this game is pretty good about there only being so many enemies in an area, and then once you clear that area, you can.
Apparently they're not
explore.
infinite here, but they were coming in one after another to a point where
It felt like it, yeah.
It felt like it, and they might as well have been because they were just there to delay you if you decided to take them on.
Yeah, I probably could have.
Now you go back. Now you go back to that door and.
I
put the last
probably
thing in.
just killed the last one right before we decided that they were infinitely spawning. So, yeah. Dip dip did it. Oh, you can make it in one cycle. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This carousel sucks.
The stiffness of the contextual action there makes it so that you often clip through the fence while you're jumping, though.
There was stuff like that for the hold on a moment. I need to take a quick break because my dad texted me something important. So I will be right back. Do a little dance or something.
So this session's going smoothly.
Yeah. Well, Ted's definitely getting better at the game.
Which is the important thing.
Yep.
It's almost like games expect you to get better as you go along.
So since he won't hear any of this until he watches the recording, this is the part where we badmouth him behind his back, right?
You mean like we always do?
Well, okay, let's see. What's going on in the comments? Better and massive air quotes. Well, yeah, he is getting better. In the first part, he was
Dying left and right.
He was dying left and right, and he was walking everywhere. Even when he really should have been running away from something.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
There was just a little thing that popped up. It ended up.
We just got done badmouthing you.
Oh, you jerk.
Someone did just now ask me if I played Nier. I haven't, actually. Not the original Nier. I did buy it briefly, used on the PS3, but I never got around to actually playing it, and then I was short on money and had to sell all of my unneeded games, and Nier got the axe.
They're probably talking about the new one.
Automata, yeah.
Yeah, the new one, which is the one.
Well, Nier Automata is a completely different game from Nier.
Yeah, but it seems to be the only one that people really know about. Really, because it's the one with the robots with the butts and whatever. So.
Yeah, I always hear and see 2B's butt all over the place. Apparently, it's very popular. I don't understand why. I mean, it's not like sexy butts in video games are a rare thing. But apparently, there's something special about 2B's butt.
Apparently, it contains more polygons than the entirety of Ocarina of Time.
Well, yeah, but that's true of every butt since the PS4 generation started.
Good point. Alright, there we
Hell,
go.
you know, Solid Snake's butt in Metal Gear Solid 4 contains more polygons than the entirety of Ocarina of Time. That is a fact.
Okay, there's probably something up this staircase. Ooh. Let's see. Another staircase. Ooh. Okay. Wait, don't you guys just hide your hand grenades in jars on the wall?
A hand grenade hidden in a vase across from a painting that's hiding a secret compartment with gold bars in it. This castle is amazing.
Oh, this is just where... Oh, okay, that's actually a neat detail. This is where Salazar was giving our little speech. And you can actually go up here. Okay, that's actually cool. Okay.
But that raises the question of how he left.
Through the door.
Yeah, because this is after the.
Oh, this is after the locked door?
Yeah, because that's.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, didn't he have to leave through the room that you were in?
He paused the game and put in all the different key items in order to walk through. Okay. Oh wait, this is gonna take us.
This is a minecart to a different area. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're almost done with the castle. I can tell because there's only so many rooms left. All right. The castle feels like it went by a lot quicker than the town.
You know, since 2B's butt is dominating the comments box right now, I have to ask, like, just this question that's been bugging me about Nier Automata. Okay, these are, like, supposedly some sort of robot or cyborg that aren't supposed to feel emotion. So, if they don't feel emotion, why does 2B dress up in a sexy way? Like, why does she have enough personal identity to want to do that?
Yeah. They know they're gamers.
Don't ask
I don't
questions,
know.
Lewis.
It seems like the moment she started doing that, her creator should have realized that they done fucked up.
Well, her creator also wears the moon from Majora's Mask on his face for fun. So I question his thought process every once in a while.
No, I mean, the creator in-game, not the creator out-of-game. It's obvious that Yoko Taro did it that way because, well, he wanted 2B to be sexy. And that's just how it is. But in-universe, how does that work?
One thing I love about Yoko Taro, though, is that he's a huge Dragon Quest fan. So he put in the Cypress Stick from Dragon Quest, which is the weakest weapon in that series. And if you use it, Dragon Quest-styled damage markers will start appearing when you hit enemies in the face with it, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yoko Taro is a great game designer as far as creativity and ideas
Sell
go.
things first.
Yeah.
And I am so glad he got to work with Platinum Games so that he would actually create something mechanically competent for once.
Does Nier have like?
Nier is the clunkiest
Ted, you have
piece
Spinals
of
and Velvet
shit.
Blues.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Nier is the clunkiest piece of shit action RPG you'll ever play. You're sticking around for the story and the world, nothing else.
What about Drakengard?
Drakengard is a different genre entirely.
Okay, but does that have the same sort of issues?
Well, yeah, from what I've seen, but it's
Okay.
also not a genre that I'm particularly interested in playing, so I've never tried it.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay.
That's upgrading weapon damage is too expensive for the rest of this. So, I can get 150. But that's also really. This game is.
It's almost
tight
like
on
you're
money.
Well, it's like you're getting to the final upgrades for a lot of these things.
That is
Well,
true.
yeah, Resident Evil 4 gets a bit tight on money if you try to buy everything. It really
but then
is.
again, this game does seem to be really designed for...
Don't do that for the broken butterfly.
This game really does seem to be designed for new game plussing like a million times as well.
Yeah.
Too.
And you know, to be fair, it's fun enough that you'll probably want to do that at some point.
Okay, I'll save some money for other stuff later. Okay. There we go.
I mean, a new game plus in Resident Evil 4 isn't like The Witcher or something where you have so much stuff to deal with in your new game plus that it becomes intimidating. It's really just bringing your upgraded weapons along and having a good time.
Yeah, and the game probably also takes much less time. Especially, I could imagine, like, if you don't need to go after as many treasures either, if you've already got almost everything fully upgraded as well. Like, you could skip a lot of that shit and just keep on running. Okay, right in front of... Oh, wait, hold on. There's a treasure... There's 2 treasures that are relatively close. There's one right behind us, and then another...
You might want to do the side one first, because you'll loop around anyway.
Yeah, but I want the... Oh, wait, no, that's just a grenade. I thought the grenade was the treasure. Where is it?
Check the map.
It's like, we're gonna be, like, right on top of it. Oh, wait, no, we have to go further.
It's in the hallway behind you.
Yeah, I thought it was in this part of the hallway. Oh, wait, it's one of these. Okay. Okay, bitch, that hit.
Go pick him up first.
No, I wanna do it my way, man. You can't tell me.
Looks
You're
like
not my
your
mom.
pointer is jittering a bit there.
Oh no, that's just me. That's just me.
A green gem that looks like it fits in something.
It goes in the mask, so now you can sell the mask because you can fill it up.
Yeah. And that'll be worth a good amount of money that I can then spend on other stuff. But I'll just wait and get the other thing and do all of that at once, just to save time.
For as wacky as it is in terms of level design and what you do in it, I do like the atmosphere in a lot of parts of the castle.
No, the castle could probably be a really effective, like, I can't really think of many horror games set in, like, the past. So, like, a medieval-themed horror game with, like, ghosts and stuff in a spooky castle could be really cool. The only game I can think of where there's even something close to that is Eternal Darkness, and that game has time travel. So...
Ted, are you ready for block push puzzles?
Oh, my favorite! I better get HM03 strength ready. Oh man!
I was looking forward to playing as what's her name from Eternal Darkness when I booted that game up. Imagine my surprise when like the first hour or two of Eternal Darkness had me playing as 3 different other people in 3 different time periods that she was reading about in books. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I suppose it's an interesting way to start your horror game when you're playing as a Roman gladiator and then some Egyptian woman with a knife and a pyramid.
Are you not entertained, Lewis?
I was entertained, but it was very strange.
Okay, 4 nights. There are 4 nights shall clear the path, but there's only 2 statues.
What do you think you're supposed to do?
Eternal Darkness is a very strange survival horror.
You've done this before already.
I'm gonna kick the door just.
There's a third button right behind you.
Oh, there. Okay, there we go. All right.
There's a 4th button and a 3rd button. So have Ashley stand on one, use the wait command, and then.
There we go. Okay.
The most basic of video game puzzles.
You gave me like 2 seconds. 2 seconds to figure it out.
You had done it already in this game.
Not with the stat. Give me a moment. Don't.
See if you can survive this time.
Sadler.
Oh, this section's is this section optional? Oh, this is an Indiana Jones. Oh, it's especially Indiana Jonesy.
You might have to go through this section to get a key.
Look at that! That fucking light run cycle. Okay. Wow.
You're almost a Leon sandwich.
I would. You know what? Remind me when I'm installing my death traps to put an off button. Like, there wasn't even a spike on there. We could have just stood, like, here and not died. Whatever.
Well, I think the holes in the floor are where the spikes go and
we would have been crushed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
And
in which case,
1602 made an image of you screaming.
In which case, when you think about it, the spikes are just an unnecessary expense on Salazar's part.
Just for that extra like little brown in their pants.
I mean, the architect of the Spencer Mansion, he had his priorities straight. He just made a ceiling that would crush you. But this guy, he added spikes and holes for the spikes so that it would crush you and impale you. Because
you know.
he wanted to.
Oh yeah! Wait, they've got a drill?
Yeah. The thing is, there's no way behind it.
The death traps in Salazar's.
How do we open the door? How do we open the door? How do we open the door?
Shoot them.
Oh, we shoot them. Okay.
Just shoot it, Fox.
Okay. Okay. Crap. I need a better angle. Please stop. Ain't looking at the bar, Leon. Nope, she's dead.
Yeah.
Oh no. Again, I mean, we saved the world like that, so you know it's not that bad. But okay.
It's okay. We have checkpoints.
Yeah, it's
Although
okay.
you're gonna have to go through the spike room again.
That's like 4 bullets. I can do that. No problem. Oh wait.
You already opened the door.
Oh, okay. I thought it put
Yeah,
us...
when you open the door, the checkpoint triggered.
Okay.
But that means, oh, the cutscene skips itself.
Oh no, I pressed the plus button.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's kind of like Freedom Planet, where if you die to a boss, all of the cutscenes that you saw before the boss skip themselves, and you only see the adventure mode little short scenes.
Okay, there we go.
Why did you back up?
I didn't know where she was because I.
And
had
why
her...
did she back up?
So that she could be in the right spot when the event was supposed.
She started backing up before the goddamn thing closed. I saw her.
She knew it was gonna happen. Okay. Okay.
Like, what did she just decide that she wanted Leon to save her again because it's so hot when he does that?
I'm gonna shoot. Okay, Ashley, come on. There we go. Thank you. All right. See, it's not so scary now, even though it could probably very easily get through that door. But whatever. You know what? Just roll with it. You know, after you go through enough zombie apocalypses like I have, you just learn to accept these things. Okay. What, you haven't? You see, actually, why is Umbrella still... Do they ever explain why Umbrella is still functioning at, like, still a running business after Resident Evil 2 in Resident Evil 3, even though they, like, literally...
Well, 3 happens during 2, but...
3 happens during 2.
3 happens on the day before and after 2 in the same Raccoon City outbreak. Resident Evil Code Veronica happens during the course of Chris Redfield and the others trying to take down Umbrella.
Okay, so Code Veronica is like right after 2 and 3 then. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a handful of months after. The reason that they're not immediately taken down is that there was a cover up. And
it's a cover up because everything was nuked. They can't just go in and investigate it.
Yeah, Raccoon City got nuked off the map. In Resident Evil 3, I think it was implied that it was Umbrella, but Resident Evil 4 seems to think that it was the government of the United States that did it. So it's a little inconsistent on that point.
Why would the government of the United States cover for Umbrella?
It was just a sterilization plan. Get rid of the biohazard by nuking it to hell.
Yeah, you can't let a single zombie escape, otherwise it could just...
Okay. I thought I misunderstood what you guys were saying. I thought...
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, by the time Resident Evil Degeneration happens, the world is more used to dealing with biohazards, so so there are some more effective strategies for it.
Okay, there we go.
Like, I think outside the airport where the zombie outbreak in Degeneration happens, they just set up like a camp and tents to screen everyone and make sure no one infected gets out. Like, I loved the first half of that movie. It was
that's the first movie, right?
Degeneration is the first of the 2 or 3 CGI movies set.
Oh, those ones. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I loved the first half of that movie. It felt like it was maybe sort of a Resident Evil movie.
And then Leon just gets all action hero on everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
Wait. I did it. But I need to play game B. Gotta get all them bottle caps. Oh, I shot Ashley. Oops.
Don't shoot the Ashley. What in the...
Don't shoot the Ashley.
Is there someone behind her, or...
Sometimes I think these shooting galleries just spend a lot of time digging with you.
Probably, yeah.
I do like the shooting minigame, though.
It's a fun little change of pace, yeah.
It's a fun little change of pace, and the statues you get for it are actually kind of fun.
Yeah, they're like Smash Brothers trophies.
Yeah.
Yay, we did it. We probably lost. Oh, okay, well, whatever. I only wanted to play a little bit. So we're gonna, because again, I'm not going for 100% or whatever, so we're fine.
When
okay.
I get to this point in my playthroughs, I usually just sit here for 2 hours and do all of the, and just keep at it until I win the game and get everything that I can get. I think there are like 2 shooting game areas in the castle.
Yeah, we were definitely at one earlier. Are there more like in the last area? Or
No. Ted, did you add the green gem to the?
Ooh, I did not add the green gem to the mask. Thank you for. I
don't think there's another shooting mini game after the castle. I think it's castle only.
It's castle only.
Oh, okay. So here's something that I just realized. On the map, it says keys, treasures. So there's the keys and your treasures. So these aren't key items as in important items. They're key items as in items that are keys.
And treasures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Items that are keys. That's the Resident Evil way.
Yeah. Okay. So now we can sell the mask. All right. And we're gonna get a shit ton of money. Cool. All right. Oh yeah, 10,000, 20,000 is the most I've seen anything sell for at this point. So, oh, you can also sell, well, I suppose selling one of these would be good for money if you had already maxed out your health, but, we're not gonna do that, obviously. Okay, you know what,
One of the things that always gets me when I go through Resident Evil 4's castle area is that, like, there are parts of it that really harken back to the castle in Devil May Cry. Which makes me
almost like
think
Devil May Cry was originally Resident Evil 4 as well.
Yeah, but it's like there's this sewer basement area that's full of bug enemies. You've probably already been through it, I think.
Yeah, we already did that.
Yeah, and it's like one of the earliest mission areas in Devil May Cry 1 is that sewer area full of bugs.
Did Kamiya work on Resident Evil before he did Devil May Cry?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you have 2 RY
Yeah, but there's no reason to use them until I run out of health. So.
But speaking of the Devil May Cry Resident Evil connection, like the director of Resident Evil 4 is also the director of Devil May Cry 4, and they both have the evil wizard religion thing going for them, and that always amused me.
Huh.
The history of Resident Evil 4 is really, really bizarre.
Yeah, it's strange seeing that this is the game that we ended up getting, too. Like when
considering this game had 3 other versions, one of them became its own franchise in and of itself.
I do not like these statues. Yep, I knew it. Okay. How did they get that to? What did they put in that to make it move? Is what I want to know. Also, how does Leon know that it's going to move before it actually does? Because you see him like stop and be like, "Whoa, that thing's gonna hit me!" before it actually even does anything. Boss fight. This is totally a boss. May wrath of evil befall the one who disturbs this holy grail. No, I don't want to do that. We probably have to though.
But it's about thou must.
Can we at the very least plop Ashley somewhere outside where she won't get hurt?
I think you can.
Yeah, we're gonna... Okay, Ashley, you are going to wait nice and safely all the way over here. And then we're gonna go disturb the cup that's obviously booby-trapped. Okay. And also run our face into the wall like a dumbass. Oh, wait, hold on.
That happens a lot in Resident Evil games.
Yeah.
Where you just start running into the walls.
Yeah, this place is definitely... They're definitely gonna spawn monsters if they're leaving behind health and shotgun shells. Okay. Take the King's Grail. Yay. Uh-oh. Where are they gonna... Wait, Dark Nuts? This is a Zelda game.
This is the part where you pull out the riot shotgun.
Yeah.
Also, the TNT actually is pretty decent here.
You see, I wouldn't think to use that, though, because you'd think that big impacts are what you're going to need if they're literally wearing armor. Oh, wait, there's zombies in the pasta head. Okay, hold on. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna... I don't know how... I've got weight...
No. Well, you have a few of them, but yeah, I guess getting rid of them.
And there were also 2 of them that just popped out.
Okay. So, I didn't see the one in the background.
Yeah, so we're gonna...
Yeah, so see, it stuns them even on that, so...
Boop. 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 There we go. Okay, that was actually not that bad. I way overestimated that. Okay, we're fine. I thought I saw something that looked shiny, but oh wait, no, there's gonna be an even bigger and scarier one. Oh, multiple scarier ones. Okay.
Well, you had 3 earlier, so it's 3 again.
Yeah. Oh, he just straight up Oh, and that sword just clipped through me. Okay.
Reload.
Oh, look, he's over there. All right. Run away.
The funny thing about suits of armor is that ultimately, apparently the historical notion that they just couldn't see a damn thing and just couldn't really move to save their lives was not entirely true.
Well, yeah, because armor eventually did get good enough for them to...
Well, no, we're talking about like the general suits of armor like you're fighting now when the guys are wearing it.
Okay.
Like they actually took like similarly trained like Marine guys and dressed them up in firefighter gear, regular army gear, and like suits of armor, and the suits of armor guy actually beat the firefighter.
Oh,
in,
really?
Like an obstacle course, yeah.
Okay, yeah, like it does see it would be clunky, but I can't imagine like if they you know, they wouldn't have body armor wouldn't have lasted as long in general use if it wasn't effective, is the thing. Yeah. The real reason why people stopped using body armor wasn't effectiveness, but cost, where there were so many wars going on at the time that they didn't have enough money to make armor for everybody. So
cost and effectiveness of just coming up with other things.
Yeah, basically. Also, there's only so much gunpowder definitely also put a stop to that as well. Yeah. Oh, somebody in the chat is asking if a Resident Evil Warriors should be a thing.
That don't we already have that in the what's the mode called?
Mercenaries.
No, we basically already have that in Mercenaries mode.
Oh, are there that many zombies and they don't take that much damage?
Yeah, Mercenaries mode in Resident Evils 4, 5, and 6 is basically this wave-based enemy action mode where you can play a bunch of characters and they all have their own weapon sets. It's really fun.
It's basically just a Warriors game.
Yeah. Well, minus the running around capturing territory part. But
for all intents and purposes, it's Resident Evil Warriors as we're ever going to get it.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's limited in the sense that there's only a handful of maps and characters, but it's still really fun.
Apparently there was a game that was just Mercenaries mode released eventually as well.
Wasn't that a download game?
On 3DS there was definitely a Mercenaries game.
Well, there have been a few spin-offs over in recent years.
I would need to double check that though. Am I in the right? Oh, I forgot a treasure. Okay.
Honestly,
I must not have picked it up when I started. Oh wait, did I did I open the chest and not pick up the treasure? Because it's in this room.
Honestly, I'm slightly sad that Resident Evil as a series got so that overdid the action aspect to such a degree that even Resident Evil 6, for as much quality as it had, was, the straw that broke the camel's back and had everyone just crying off the formula.
Well, I think people... It's kind of weird where I think people might have just preferred that it didn't try to be horror at all, which is apparently what 5 was going for, from what I remember.
Resident Evil 5 is odd when it comes to that. They had several interesting ideas that never saw the light of day when the final product came out. And one of those ideas was this idea that you'd be hallucinating from the heat. There's nothing of that idea in the final product at all. It's just kind of an unscary, sunny wasteland that you're going through for most of the game. It's not the best horror setting.
Also, it's apparently racist as hell because you're shooting black people.
Well, there is genuinely kind of racist stuff. Like, what's the girl's name? Like, her design. Like, come on. Like, that's a little much.
Wait, you mean Sheva?
Yeah.
Sheva's fine.
No, that one of her alt costumes is like very, very stereotypical tribal, and it's like there's some tasteless. Well, I mean, granted, Resident Evil is the definition of tasteless.
To be fair, Resident Evil, well, with the exception of Resident Evil 7, which I think had Western writers, Resident Evil is kind of just Americans as written and portrayed by Japanese people. So, a lot of it is incredibly corny. And I should probably feel more insulted by it than I am, but it kind of comes off as a parody sometimes. And you know, you say Resident Evil 5 is racist,
America.
but think about what Resident Evil 4 is.
Oh no, it's okay. It's not racist because they're white people.
They're Spanish people.
Oh, they're so much.
They're European, but you know they're also Hispanic.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. I'm joking, but yeah.
You wanna save the motherfucking day, America?
It may not be the hot button topic, but it is kind of a big racism point of talking in America. I mean,
wow, they took them 2 of their own guys getting killed to notice that I'm shooting at them. Okay.
Wow, point of talking. I swear I can talk. Talking point.
Okay.
But yeah, Resident Evil 5 went for Africa. Resident Evil 5 went for Africa under the narrative logic that Africa is like the origin point of life or something.
Also, they could get away with secretly testing on people, and no one would really notice or care.
Oh, there's definitely something.
Well, the narrative reason was that, you know, Africa is the origin point of life, according to some scientific theories, at least, and they thought that was a good setting to put the origin point of the progenitor virus. So yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing out this window, but I noticed that there was the effect for the glass landing on the ground was floating in midair outside of that window. And that's pretty funny. There's got to be a way to raise the thingamabob. Oh wait, we probably have to put the Queen's Cup in here and the Queen's Cup in here.
Oh, talking. Answering Mizuki. Yeah, I know. I'm not necessarily saying that, you know, I'm not necessarily saying that I think Resident Evil 4 is racist. I'm just saying it's the same sort of situation where we have this one American white guy shooting through a bunch of foreigners in their own home country.
Also, like, specifically, like, peasant-y type people who probably didn't deserve to be turned into zombies, and this is clearly not their fault. So yeah, it's a very similar kind of thing. It's just set in Spain instead of Africa. So yeah, it is basically
down in Africa,
killing zombies down in Africa. What the hell is a snake doing in a frickin'? Oh wait, I did dropped a golden chick. It came from a snake.
Hang
what the hell is a golden chicken egg coming from a snake? What?
I don't know. Like according to Harry Potter, if you hatch a chicken egg beneath a toad, you get a basilisk out of it. But I don't know. I'm lost. I'm not really sure about chicken eggs coming from snakes. I've got nothing.
You see, they should have just called it a gold egg, and then I wouldn't be as confused.
Oh yeah, people are supposed.
Well, you know, the
Proton Johnny was here.
I would say that the snake could have eaten the egg, but the snake wasn't actually bulging as if it was digesting something, so.
Yeah, you will give us an egg. You're damn right, chap.
Oh god, here we go. This is
boss time.
Not necessarily boss time, but...
Can I leave Ashley outside of the room? Because I really want to.
I don't think you can.
Wait.
If it's anything like Resident Evil 6, she's going to have to follow you through certain doors.
Well, no, you can go into the room and shoot down the nest.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I really don't think this is a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna shoot this thing.
It's a good idea to kill it anyway.
Yeah, but this just seems... First off, it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Oh, that's because I have to walk forward in order to activate it. Alright. Oh, Ashley just magically teleports into this room, even though I specifically left her outside in order to avoid this from happening. Damn it, game!
Great.
Man, it's like in a stealth game where you walk through a cutscene door and suddenly the bad guys catch you, even though you've been, you know, ghosting the section the whole time. I hate when that happens.
The bugs keep respawning until you kill the nest, so...
Well, don't tell me that right away. I want to figure it out somewhat.
That's one of those, I don't want you to waste too much time here on that.
No, I'll figure it out eventually. Not that dumb. Oh, stop. Also, I'm glad that these...
It took you a while to figure out the switch puzzle.
Dude, you gave me 2 seconds! Okay?
You did it already in the game.
Not with... I didn't have to combine myself and
I'll be fair to that
statues.
one. I'll be fair to Ted on that one. My environmental awareness when playing video games is always pretty bad when I'm talking to someone at the same time.
There we go.
Alright, I'll try
Jesus, this is big.
I will try to be better about that going in.
Oh, and then the game just spawns a bug on me. And I was shaking as hard as I can, and I still... Oh, shit. Damn. Okay.
Jesus Christ! I've never seen that death animation before.
The bug spawned on top of me, so there wasn't much I could do about that, but...
You didn't waggle hard enough.
I waggled as hard as I can. The game will only let you waggle so much.
I waggled so hard, I actually had to ask myself, did I shut the door before I started playing today?
Ooh, oh, well, that's actually good that I didn't notice. It's actually good that I did die there, because I would not have noticed that treasure that was in that room if I didn't.
Oh, wait, does that mean you lost the golden egg again?
Oh, God! He did! Fuck! Jesus
I got a normal chicken egg.
You got a regular chicken egg.
I don't think that's my fault, though. The game spawned a bug on top of me as soon as I completed that cutscene.
Didn't waggle hard enough.
I waggled plenty, thank you very much. Okay? You know what? Maybe I'll die again and get another chicken egg. Who knows? Another chicken egg from a snake. We'll just have to see. I'm going to completely ignore that and try to go and get that treasure first. Doop 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 doop. Nope, I have to go. I can't do it that way. Oh well. You see, that ticks me off though, that you can be smart enough to leave Ashley behind, and then the game still makes you lose her there anyway. Okay, we're gonna.
Resident Evil 6 just has doors you can't cross without your partner all over the goddamn place.
Are they like you need 2 people to open these kind of doors, or does the game just say
it's more like you can't until both party members are there. They're like gateway points where you have to have your partner to open the door. Like there's nothing physically stopping them. It's just what the game arbitrarily decides.
The game will just say, "Oh, I can't leave without Ashley." Is what it'll say. Okay. All right.
I mean, sometimes they do cool team kickdowns of the door, but...
Okay. Okay, there we go. You see, that went a hell of a lot easier that time. How much money does a gold egg spawn for?
I don't recall.
Okay.
Go pick everything up, because I think this will guarantee a blue eye drop.
Okay, green. Okay, I needed at least 1 green. Okay, 1 blue.
There's the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to wait for another one. Then I'm guessing.
If I remember,
insert another red and green, but you have at least a blue, so you can finish off the one you have.
Yeah. Are we not gonna fight any more of those guys for the rest of the game?
You will in one other spot.
Okay. All right. I mean, I'm not gonna farm them, but it's good to know at the very least that I've got a chance. Okay.
The blue eyes are the rarest ones.
Apparently.
Yes, they are. Greens are most common. Reds are uncommon. Blues are rare.
Okay. Okay. There was a treasure in this room. It's on the others. It's over here. Okay. How do I get over there? There's a window.
I think there's an area outside the tower that you're going
Yeah,
to
I
be
think you have
walking
to go
around.
around.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll get there eventually.
All right. Okay.
It's going to be while you're hunting for Ashley again.
Wonderful. Oh, it only sells for 3,000. Okay, that's actually not really all that much. All right, I don't feel that bad. I mean, that's 3,000 gold I'm not gonna get back, but still, it's like, come on. Do
You need
they?
to shoot both chains.
Yeah.
What?
Does the
There
game
you go.
do gold chicken eggs like give you a full heal or something?
I believe so.
Okay, well, it's more useful as the full heal than as a whatever it's called. Than for the money. All right. Doop 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 doop. I should have used the chicken egg to heal myself.
Well, you still have it, so.
Oh, the gold one I meant. Then I wouldn't have died. Okay. All right. Okay. So there's the. Okay. Let's talk to you, sell some shit, upgrade our stuff, and then be on our merry way.
What are you selling?
Apparently, to get the treasure, go back to the hall.
Oh, maybe that was what the thing I was working on, the door I swiped was probably for. Okay.
All right, sell all but one. Apparently, yeah.
There we
Is that
go.
old? Is that
Well,
old?
since I'm here, I'll do what I need to with the.
What are you?
Okay.
buying?
Oh, I can upgrade you. All right. That's good.
Is that old?
You can finish off reloading and
Yeah.
some other
I actually don't feel like I should bother uploading reload speed because it's fine enough as it is. Like I'd rather.
that's your prerogative then.
Yeah.
What are you buying?
Broken butterfly. I haven't felt the need to use that yet.
Magnums are purely for bosses in Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Well, for bosses and zombie destruction in the remake, anything that can instantly blow off a zombie's head is automatically an asset in that game.
Is
yeah.
that old, stranger?
Sure, we'll upgrade that, and I'll leave the rest of my money for later shit.
Come
Okay.
back any time.
Although it just because you have to aim with it doesn't necessarily mean you won't get the same effect here. The problem is that when you blow off a Ganado's head, there's always a chance of it actually becoming a more dangerous enemy.
That's why you use it purely for bosses in this game.
Does your ammo carry over in a new game plus, or just your weapons?
Well,
I think your entire
weapons and
inventory
upgrades.
does.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the entire inventory does.
Okay. In that case, like if you stack.
As far as what's in the bag, I'm not sure if you're like on one bullet left of your shotgun. If you do a new game plus, you'll suddenly have full ammo or only have one shot.
Okay, the game wouldn't let me jump over this earlier, but I can now.
No, you were against the like the cupboard or something on the last window. I think.
I was over. No, it's letting me jump over all of them.
No. Go all the way to the last window before the door. You'll see like a thing there.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
why
right.
you couldn't jump over.
All right, I'm dumb. All right, never mind.
Well, that we knew, but
Okay. Yeah, I've got a lot of. Okay, I've got a lot of full heal.
Well, you can use the green, red, blue, yellow one. Well, you've got two of them actually. So
yeah.
use one of them now. Sure, go ahead.
Okay, there we go.
Might as well. if
It's
you need
mostly
a
just
heal.
because it's mostly just because I run slower. That's that's what's bothering me. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think you actually run slower. You just look slower because you're limping. The only game in the Resident Evil series that actually slows you down, as far as I know, when you're at low health,
there's
is Resident Evil
there's
2.
the butterfly lamp to give it to you before this.
Yeah.
Well, specifically because they give you all the eyes.
Okay. Just in case you had already. Okay.
Oh, something.
Yeah. So just so you don't sell all of them by accident. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Combine with you. Cool. Now I just need one more blue drop, or if I don't get a blue drop, whatever, I'll deal.
Sell it. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. All right. I feel okay. So it's 9 o'clock right now. I think what we're gonna do is we're going to either go to 10 or until we clear the castle section, whatever comes first. That
Yeah.
seems like the best idea for me.
Once you've cleared the castle section, it'll probably only take a couple more sessions to finish the game.
Yeah, people are all like, "Oh, Ted, I don't know if you can beat the game," and I'm like, "Bitch, please." We've got.
I know doubt that you would beat the game. It was just a matter of how silly or dumb it would get at times.
Yeah, I want to keep up 2 sessions a week, so we'll definitely beat the game before Halloween.
Also preferably finish before Odyssey comes out.
Yeah. Oh yes, of course. That's
Resident Evil has never been a super hard franchise. It's just a franchise that's hard enough to kill you along the way. You know.
Yeah, I've never. It's also.
So what you're saying is the Dark Souls of survivor horror games.
No, actually, I'm saying the opposite of that.
But that's what Dark Souls means nowadays, don't you know?
So you're saying it's like Dark Souls.
I hate games journalism right now.
Everything is fine here.
But it bothers me. Oh, I would spend like 2 extra if I wasn't streaming. I would spend 2 extra hours organizing that shit.
Speaking of inventory Tetris, I noticed on Steam you've got Deus Ex.
Oh yeah, I probably got that through Steam Sale or Humble Bundle, and I never played it.
You didn't ask for that though.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
I'm sorry. That's funny because the hardest difficulty. I'm sorry. I never asked for this. Is what it's called. Not Deus Ex 1. One of the Adam Jensen games. I think Human Revolution. Or maybe it's Mankind Divided, not sure. But yeah, Deus Ex. You should probably play it. But it involves inventory Tetris. So, enjoy.
Doop doop doop.
Binoculars.
Okay. Is that guy I killed still dead? Yes.
You know what?
Okay.
You know what confuses the fuck out of me? Going back to Deus Ex for a second, and this is relevant because it involves binoculars. You don't start the game with binoculars, but you find it in a crate right next to where you start the game. At that point, why didn't you just pack your own goddamn binoculars?
Okay, okay, Dick. You're just gonna point out to everybody that I'm here and then run away. Like a jackass. Alright, I see how it is. Someone's not getting a Christmas card from the Raccoon City Police Department this year.
Technically, you don't belong to the
That's gonna be Chris. Chris isn't getting one, but you neither.
I forget, dude. Leon and Chris even like each other.
The only game
they know each other. Leon was the one who alerted.
I know they know each other, but
yeah, Leon was the one who alerted Chris to Claire's whereabouts in Code Veronica, so they're on good terms. And
well, they only interact in 6 though? Like, isn't that the only game where
they only directly interact in 6, but they're on good enough terms that even though they've got guns pointed to each other, Leon is able to talk Chris down. So yeah. Like, they're not like bestest buddies or anything, but there's respect.
Magnum ammo.
Magnum ammo, nice.
Those are rare drops indeed.
So John was the one who was leaving it behind, right?
As he wasn't using the Magnum, yes.
Okay.
Just to spite Lewis.
You see, if I get to like an area that I know is like the last area in the game, and I have a bunch of Magnum ammo, I'm going to take that. You see, here's the thing. There are those people who are like, oh, I'm not going to use my Mega Elixirs until the final boss, but when I'm in the final boss, I actually do use those goddamn Mega Elixirs.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, so...
Like, if I save them for a particular spot, I'm going to freaking use them at that particular spot.
Yeah. The only game I know of where that policy is a bad idea is, well, Deus Ex again. Or maybe it's Human Revolution. One of the games has a really bad final area where there's basically nothing that'll challenge you. So,
Shin Megami Tensei 4 was the game to actually get me to help me get rid of that habit that, oh, I'm going to need this later habit. Because in that game, like, that's one of the few games I played where those, like, those items that, like, cast, like, fire on enemies or whatever are actually useful. So, it got me to use like my potions, everything else. The game gives you so many that if you don't use them, you're wasting them. So it's that game was really good at helping me break that habit. So yeah, I mean, granted, let's see, thanks to the efforts of the Novistators,
the bugs.
Dude, why do you have to come up with these elaborate traps when you could have literally just pointed a gun at my head 6 times by now?
It sounds like Lewis really wants to play Deus Ex. Yes, Armac, you noticed. I'd love to play Deus Ex, but I don't have enough room in my desk to play anything involving a mouse. So I'm just kind of sitting here wishing I had more desk space so that I could play Deus Ex.
Oh, there's more. Okay, so that's actually okay. So for a moment, I was like, okay, that's the biggest waste of time puzzle I've seen.
Nope.
But if there's more than one
there's
log,
more than
then
one. There's more than one block of wood.
there we go. I'm also glad that we're able to explode that wood instead of the bullet just getting lodged in it, which might happen depending on how soft the wood is, how long it's been there, if it's been exposed to
How
water.
powerful the gun is.
Yeah.
And half the stuff in pop culture involving guns would never work half as well in reality.
Shooting a
as
gas
this.
tank of a car would not make it explode.
No.
Yeah, well, not all the time anyway. Depends on if a spark was generated by the impact. But,
Which probably
but-
would
but-
be
but
less
most-
likely to happen nowadays because the outside of cars isn't made out of metal anymore. It's made out of a type of plastic, which would probably be less likely to make a spark.
And the gas tanks are specifically made, specifically made out of plastic to prevent that from ever happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing that's been common in pop culture for ages, but you got to be careful about in real life, is shooting doors open. It's not actually as reliable as you'd think.
If anything,
And-
you're going to make it more jammed.
Well, no. The real danger is ricochet hurting you.
Yeah, because that bullet's going to bounce off of something and probably at you.
Yeah, you gotta know where to shoot to safely do it.
Yeah. Also, one of my favorites is flicking the cigarette on the pile of gasoline will not create an explosion as well. You gotta like.
There's a point in Bayonetta where she tries to do something like that, and it fizzles out, so she winds up having to shoot the explosive behind her anyway.
Okay, there was like one more somewhere around here. Oh wait, no, that's just the. You can just shoot the fire. Cool. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I thought that.
Now you're getting clock tower and shooting down and knocking down candles. Now you're getting your vampire killer on.
Is there another one? Oh, if I'm gonna have to walk all the way back down, I'm gonna be annoyed. I don't see any. More importantly, I don't see my cursor turning red at any of this, so I'm gonna keep on moving. Okay.
Pile of gasoline. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you said that until someone asked about it in the comments.
Technically, you could still have a pile of it. It just would be a very thin pile because it just spreads.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we call a puddle.
You and your correct words for things. Ooh, a box. Ooh,
Well, you
two
know.
boxes.
It's not a herd of crows, it's a murder of crows.
Take the grenade. Okay, you see the thing.
What did crows ever do to people to get the badass name for a group?
They went into Edgar Allan Poe's house and just started rapping at him.
I have no idea, but there are specific birds that have a very specific word to refer to a flock.
I think seagulls actually aren't referred to as a flock, which makes the band name A Flock of Seagulls really, really dumb.
What's a group of bees called? Like a gallon or something?
Why do we have to come up with specific? You know what? This probably was a waste of time, but hey, we found a grenade. That's cool, I guess.
Yes, you're right. This conversation is a waste of time.
Okay.
Yeah, seagulls are called a fucking annoyance.
Dude.
You know, the guy who said that, his screen name is a cranky pigeon.
Okay. You see, Leon is getting quite the workout today. His calves must be like ripped from all this ladder climbing. Okay. Hopefully.
Did he climb more ladders combined in this game, or did Snake climb one huge ladder that's longer than all of those?
It depends on whether or not we do that glitch thing. Okay, work.
I
we
can't
go.
I can't get over the fact that, you know, if we were to just watch Resident Evil 4 in fixed camera perspective, it would look exactly like a classic Resident Evil game, specifically because of the way Leon moves.
Oh yeah, it would just have more precise aiming, really. You could probably, you know what? That would probably be a very easy camera mod to do. And if you did I mean, it would make it almost impossible to play, But you could probably make a camera mod that makes it look like classic Resident Evil.
You can do that in Resident Evil 5's DLC.
You can?
Well, oh yeah, that's right. They have a mode for fixed camera perspectives because
if you check like the door, like what is it, 5 or so times?
It's an Easter egg thing that they added in because that DLC was a Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine adventure in a place that was meant to resemble the Spencer Mansion. So yeah.
I thought that it was just a straight up like reimagining of that area.
No, that's Resident Evil 0.
Okay, I knew there was something there, but
the thing about Resident Evil 5's DLC, unfortunately, is that the level design is not great, and the over-reliance on cranks bypasses being a clever inside joke and just becomes annoying after a while. I am looking forward to the Resident Evil 2 remake. I just wish they'd say something about what it's going to look like.
Yeah, it's been like 3 or 4 years since they really said anything about it.
Is there even like footage of it, or is it like? Nope. Oh, okay.
I think it's going to be a Resident Evil 4, 5, 6 style game, but I hope it's not Resi 7 style because I don't want Resident Evil 2 in first person. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go into the other door that we just unlocked, probably.
No. You have to go out because they rotated the actual bridge.
Oh, they rotated the bridge? Oh, I thought.
Yeah, that's what the clock tower did.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they made cool character designs for Leon and Claire. It would just be wasted on a first-person game where you don't get to see any of that shit outside of cutscenes. I don't even know what Ethan Winters looks like. Do they ever show you what Ethan Winters looks like?
I don't think so.
Swipe. Okay, there we go.
Kick that dude's head off.
Okay, you see, I don't get these guys. They run towards me for really fast for half a second, and then they run, and then they slow down right when they're about to get me.
And I run. I run so slowly towards you.
Okay.
Okay. I guess you do need to go back in and go down further.
Well, let's check out the.
Oh no! There's
let's check out the staircase. Yeah, I basically went all the way around the thing.
Gotcha. No, you rotated the bridge so you can keep going.
You know what I kind of wish about Resident Evil 7, though? I wish it went the Bethesda route of having a little clicky button on one of the analog sticks that you could switch to a third-person perspective with.
For what? For 7? Yeah.
Resident Evil 7, yeah, the first-person shooter mode. I wish it had a third-person view, even if it still controlled a bit like first-person, because playing Resident Evil in first-person is weird.
I think that... Have you played the full game yet, or are you still only limited to the demo?
I haven't gotten around to playing much of it yet, but
okay.
I've seen more gameplay than I've played.
Okay, apparently Ethan does have a face, but you just can't see it in-game.
I don't get nightmares from playing horror games. I just enjoy overcoming a challenge that makes me tense.
The only nightmare that I've ever had regarding a video game is actually it was Gengar from Pokemon was in it. That's the only nightmare related to a video game I've ever had. And I was like,
well, you know, I don't really like horror movies that much. Like, even when we do the really good horror movies for Halloween movie marathons or whatever, which you haven't done in ages, but
I love
even
doing
when we do that,
but,
even when we do that, I'm just kind of mildly entertained the whole time. Horror video games I enjoy because they present a horror experience that you cannot have in a movie, and that makes my interaction with the horror elements different than it would be in a movie. And like, you're watching a freaking Freddy Krueger movie, you're just waiting for the next bad thing to happen at you.
Okay.
But
almost dead.
Yeah, that's why I've got a million full heals for her, though.
If you're playing Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Dead Space, anything like that, you are wrestling with the horror yourself. You are overcoming it, and that makes it awesome for me.
And somehow that guy whiffed.
It happens. Sometimes I actually intentionally let myself get grabbed by an enemy just so that I'll be able to knock the enemy down and or blow up their head with my foot. So
There. Okay, did that get him? Oh no, it's the
parasite. That's the phase 3.
Yeah,
the
go.
spider ones always detach, although they don't seem to kill you as easily as the other ones. So
I'm not as able. It was a little bit harder for me to tell the difference, I guess, is the thing. Whatever, we're past them.
I've never played Dead Space 3 or Dead Space 2. The only Dead Space I've played is Dead Space 1. That's not because I'm entirely against Dead Space 2 and 3 being action-oriented. In fact, Dead Space 3 looks really fun when I just, accept the fact that it's going to be more action than horror. But,
that was dumb.
Great
I'm
job.
not saying, and for the record, because I know someone's going to get mad at it, I'm not saying anyone should accept that. I'm saying when I look at the game and accept that it's not a horror game, it looks like a fun action title.
That's basically the same thing that a lot of people say about Resident Evil 4, so,
Yeah.
that seems fair to me.
Yeah, I haven't finished Dead Space 1 either, but it was very fun and very tense when I did play it. And it also had a unique identity in the sense that you weren't some kind of soldier. You were this guy in a spacesuit attacking everything with a drill tool.
Yeah, you were a miner, not like you were specifically like a space miner or something.
Yeah,
Dr. Freeman, how good of you to join us.
It was a really cool and unique way to have a somewhat action-oriented rocket launcher incoming. Look out! I think that's a rocket launcher guy. Does that guy have a rocket launcher? Yes.
Okay, well, screw those guys.
Oh Jesus! Oh God! This is the hallway.
Okay.
The one I always use the rocket launcher in.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna see if I can get through without needing to use that, though.
You have to...
No, but you see, the reason I use the rocket launcher is because they line the enemies up for you so goddamn perfectly for it.
Well.
So you just whip out the rocket launcher, fire it, and they're all dead.
You know what?
Let him give it a shot.
Well, it's too late now.
Well, yeah. But,
I'll save it. I'll save it for the boss because I really hate Napoleon, and I wanna blow him up really, really badly.
Well, be careful when aiming the rocket launcher then, because the boss has some kind of annoying movement patterns.
I was walking slowly on purpose to keep from making noise.
Yeah, but if you get too close to him anyway, he'll still hear you.
He'll probably smell me, actually.
there you go. He's stuck.
Yeah. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. There we go.
He's close, though.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we are. Oh, that's badass. Okay. That might be that. Okay, the Magnum, the one thing I'm probably going to actually level up sooner is probably the reload speed for that because yeah, that's I just barely missed one. Okay. I don't know where the other one went, so I'm going to ring the bell.
What makes the regenerators horrifying, to answer the comment, isn't so much their appearance, although the sound they make is pretty goddamn scary. It's the fact that in this action game, you have an enemy that you can't just shoot at. You have to use like a heat scope to find their vital spots.
Or use the usual headshot.
Yeah, you can't just shoot them in the head either. You have to use the heat scope to find their vital spots and shoot them both out to kill them. And there are two of them,
a little bit lackadaisical there.
Yeah.
You can't really luck your way into it either. Well, you can luck your way into it, but you're gonna waste a lot of bullets doing it.
Doop 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 doo. Gonna keep myself from dying right before I get hit with. Actually, I probably.
You can probably survive that hit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use this because it's not gonna. Oh, it does. It like barely full healed me. So there we go. It just seemed like the best time to use that specific thing. There we go. Run away.
Yeah, whenever he hunches over like that, he's charging.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use all of my Magnum ammo here and then upgrade it next time we see Mr. Merchant.
Man, after spending so much goddamn time on Resi 6, it's so awkward seeing you run diagonally toward an enemy to dodge them.
Yeah, because you can just straight up run out of the way in that game, right?
Yeah, you have full analog movement. The only thing about Resi 6 is that your general movement is a bit on the weighty side, which isn't unusual for a third-person shooter, but is different than how Revelations handles it.
Yeah. Okay. He forgot. Oh, okay.
You forgot where you are and ran toward the wall.
Yeah.
Great.
No.
For a second, I thought it, for a moment, I thought it forgot that it was heading towards the bell because I paused and it was going to run back to me. That was my worry. Okay, cool.
Oh, I see.
Congratulations, you did it.
Yeah. Cool. Now, this is definitely like leading up to a boss room. So hold on, we're gonna zoom out. Oh, you know what? Nothing's stopping. Okay, well, this area right here is stopping me, but up until this point, nothing's stopping me from going back to anywhere in the castle.
Nope.
Huh. Okay, because there were a lot of points of no return in the town. Okay, that's interesting. We got all the treasure though, so yay me. But oh wait, actually, we probably couldn't go into the Ashley section. Is that a? No, that's just a broken candle.
Yeah, I think the Ashley section is locked out.
Yeah, but you know that's
like the one exception.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
If you want to use the rocket launcher, do you think we should tell him how to do it per se?
No, I'll try it.
Because well,
if I waste it, then it's my fault.
It's a thing where you can't really kill the boss until you expose the weak point.
Oh, okay. Then I'll leave it. I'll leave it.
Because I was gonna say I don't want you using it on the first part that's not going to kill it.
Okay. There. Okay. That's fair. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I want to figure out how to.
Typewriter anywhere around here, just in case.
Let's take a look at the map. There should be. You know what? It's
typewriter is way behind you.
Yeah, but we'll get a checkpoint when we go through the door, so that's not a big deal.
Do the checkpoints preserve your ammo, though?
Yeah, they do. I'm pretty sure they do.
So if you use the rocket launcher, fail, and then die, you'll have the rocket launcher back?
Yeah, probably. I'm not gonna do the thing though where I kill myself just to try the rocket launcher again. I'm not gonna be that guy.
No. If you miss, go ahead and try to beat the boss. But if you die, sure, use it again.
Well, Mizuki, I would love to play Fatal Frame 2 and 4 on the Wii. The problem is that was never released in my country.
Yeah, so you better learn Japanese if you want to do that.
Well, I think it was released in Europe, but but Fatal Frame 2 and 4 on the Wii had the Resident Evil 4.
Your case is fine, Ted.
I want all the flash grenades next to each other, okay? Also, the next time I see pasta heads, they're totally dead.
And Fatal Frame 2 on the Wii is interesting because it's a not a tank control, but a fixed camera perspective game that was ported and remade to have Resident Evil 4 style camera control. So you were actually playing the game with an over-shoulder perspective. So interesting. And honestly, I think that works better for Fatal Frame than fixed camera because
he's in a James Bond villain chair. Oh, man, we fell for the most basic.
Quick time.
We fell for the most basic James Bond trap. Wait, whoa! Hold on, we had a grappling hook this whole time.
This cutscene is great, by the way. Like.
He's wearing slippers.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be a Leon-shattering kaboom.
What the heck? We had a grappling hook the whole time. I can name 6 points where that would have been very, very useful. We didn't need Ashley to get the frickin' Magnum. We didn't need Ashley for anything, actually.
I told you the castle is where the game gives up. Look at the fucking Emperor's dignitaries here.
Do we fight them?
You know those guys in red armor in the Star Wars movies that do nothing but stand next to a door? Yeah.
Stand next to Palpatine and look cool.
Oh, I love that's the best scene in Revenge of the Sith is like
seeing Yoda just walk past them and slam them into the wall. You think they're going to actually be able to do something for once, but nope.
You see, I've also actually...
That's probably going to be the best part of The Last Jedi, where we actually see Phasma do something.
You see, here's the thing, I've played the Revenge of the Sith video game, and those guys are really annoying to fight. It's basically like a Final Fight, Streets of Rage styled game.
Yeah.
And it's pretty decent, all things considered. The enemies are kind of damage sponges, but other than that, it's perfectly fine.
Interesting, the game just gave you some Magnum ammo when you haven't reloaded it yet.
Yeah, so now I have some. Oh, ooh, what's this? A wide shot. It enables fast.
That's the striker shotgun.
I am actually.
Is that an automatic shotgun? What?
I am actually looking forward to that scene when we get to it in The Last Jedi, where Finn fights Phasma with the plasma axe thing, because in the novels surrounding the Force Awakens, it's actually revealed that Finn was at the top of his class in melee combat. So when he's actually using a weapon that he knows how to use, he's probably gonna kick ass.
Oh yeah, no, that movie.
That's why he was able to use the lightsaber at all.
I'm guessing you've seen that trailer.
Yeah.
That movie looks awesome.
I already got tickets first night.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see that movie. That movie's gonna be badass. Okay. I'll hold off on selling the butterfly lamp. We've got nothing else to sell. Okay, so I was told that the riot gun was better than the striker.
The striker has a wider spread. The riot gun is more powerful. But the riot gun is wide enough that it will clear 2 or 3 guys in front of you anyway.
That also looks really, really stupid. So I'll pass.
Okay
yeah.
then.
Yeah, I always stuck with the riot gun too.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else?
I will say this for The Last Jedi, though, just based on the trailer, it seems to have its own visual identity more so than Force Awakens did. So
oh yeah, that's
as we said, as we said in our commentary, Force Awakens was playing it very safe after the prequels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'll upgrade the firepower of the handgun. There we go. Okay, that's
almost maxed out. So
yeah, that seems good for me. We'll save. Oh, they add. Okay. You know what? We've got enough time that we'll just go until we finish the castle. Whether or not I win or lose is.
I think you're very close to it.
Yeah, we've probably just got the boss fight.
Besides the tower elevator section.
Oh, look at all these other poor bastards that tried to. Oh wait, no, these are cultists. They must have just like got him out or something. And you know what? These people were probably thrown down the pit for putting up a "you must be this tall to run the cult" sign. And a crown. Okay, cool.
Now the crown you can attach.
Yeah,
to something.
I was gonna look at it, and it looks like. Yeah, with 2 divots. Okay. Oh, actually, that's interesting. They have a divot. They have the gem already in there, glowing. They probably meant for there to be 3, and then just couldn't find another place for that 3rd one.
I'm pretty sure the crown only attaches to 1 thing, though.
It says it has 2 divots.
It says, but I'm pretty sure it only connects to 2. But we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. So we'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, now let's go up the. I'm still in a dream.
Snake eater.
Why does this castle have a sewer system? Everybody knows that in the civilized medieval era with castles and knights, you threw your poop out the window. That's how you're supposed to do it.
I think castles did have sewer systems, but they were such an expensive proposition that they couldn't. Well, they didn't often do it for towns or cities.
Yeah, it took years for there to be like a sewer system in many major American cities. Like it didn't happen until like the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Chicago actually had to be lifted 6 feet off the ground specifically so they could make a sewer system.
Oh boy, everybody's favorite thing. Oh wait, actually, I should check the map now because since this area. Oh, wait, this is an entirely new part of the castle. Okay. Maybe we will stop at 10 then if there's a lot left, because it looks like there's several areas coming up. So,
yeah.
This is like a second. I thought that there was less coming up than what there actually was. So, we'll see.
I don't remember the castle being this long either, but apparently it's a pretty meaty area of the game. I think the castle's technically the longest part of the game, too.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, because I know the lab and military base isn't that big.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in any case, so we'll probably just stick to whenever we get to. Oh, there wasn't anything that popped up there. You saw the creepy bug vision, and nothing happened. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, in the lab and military base, the regenerator was the last good idea to come out of the ideas bucket, and everything else was just pretty standard.
Okay. I know that there is a quick map button. I just haven't been pressing it out of. Okay. So we probably have to go. Okay, you know what? What we probably have to do is, even though that arrow says to go right, we probably have to go this way, get a key, and then...
Oh, I remember this part of the game.
Quick time!
Oh, yeah.
Quick time.
I remember now.
Wait.
I actually forgot that this was in the game until we got here. This is one of the...
There's probably a boss fight, isn't there?
Yeah, the castle stops trying to be horror, and the army base doesn't try to be horror, and the boss fight with Salazar and the giant statue don't try to be horror. But this part is pretty horror.
Yeah, but is it scarier than armor? Is that Ellen? Oh wait! Oh, I know what we gotta do. We're gonna have to lead something here and blow it up. Okay, cause wait. Let me aim my gun. Okay, no. Wait, we'll probably have to press a button. Okay.
I think you actually have to walk up to it
over.
and use a contextual command to knock it over, yeah.
Whoa! Okay. I'll...
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're dealing with a goddamn xenomorph right now.
Ooh, cool. I don't know why there's one of these living in a castle, but whatever.
This monster just comes...
It looks like it's... The tail looks like it's dancing. I'm guessing that they even bought... Oh, it looks like it should have hit me there.
Yeah, it does. The horror of this horror segment is somewhat spoiled by the fact that every time it attacks you, you get a quick time prompt. And it's even... And you know, on the other console versions, it's not such a bad thing, because you're just getting a button prompt. There's something intrusive about a waggle prompt, though.
Yeah, it takes up a lot more of the screen, for one thing.
No, it's like this is a remote control waving back and forth in front of the screen. It's a bit more comical than just a button.
Please
it's also
wait.
significantly easier because one of the only two things is just Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they use all the different buttons on the Xbox.
Of like the face buttons, yes.
Yeah, so it's not like there aren't two options. There's four.
Yeah,
So-
there's a bit more tension there when you got more buttons that you have to look out for.
Doop doop doo doo. Where?
Now you want to go back to where the right thing was early on in the hallway.
Well, the door shut is the thing. See, the door's closed. I can't. Oh,
There he is.
hi, buddy.
Now you should be able to knock me.
Okay, so it's closer to Predator than Alien.
Okay. You know what?
Don't really. No, don't.
Don't worry. I'm gonna. Hey, buddy. Can I? Oh, he still hit me anyway, even though I did dodge. All right, it's okay. I've got like 50,000 herbs. We're fine. Hey, hold on. Oh, okay. Now we're good. We're good. Oh, he ran. Oh, because there's two. Okay, I didn't crouch. All right, there was a tank. Oh, it's right here. Okay.
Also, problem is you have your Magnum out.
Yeah, I know, because it's a scary guy, and I wanna shoot him good.
Well, if you're gonna shoot him with use the electric nitrogen, you're not gonna use the Magnum for it.
Oh, he's frozen, dude. Okay. Ow, my face. Okay. Oh, it only lasts a little bit of time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now I need to leave. Okay. Because there was only one. Oh, he's fast. Okay. Hey, buddy. I'm just gonna run away from you real quick. So if you could stop with the Wii motion commands, I would appreciate it. So it said that you had to. It said open the shutter. Sure.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
It's a timing thing.
You have to wait for it to open on its own now that you've operated it.
Yeah.
Are you fighting Predator with a combat knife?
Hey, it worked. He took damage. He does it too. He decides on a whim whether or not he wants to be moving quick or not. Okay. I'll probably die from another swipe, so I'll go for that full heal. I've got a first aid spray on top of all those herbs, so I'm fine in terms of health.
Best thing to do, just run around in circles.
I bet there's someone out there who's killed the Nemesis several times with a knife.
Probably, yeah. There's probably somebody who's killed. Wait, did he just matrix? Oh, what the hell? I did your action command. Okay, that time I was being dumb.
You can't
but
fight him like this, so just don't waste your ammo.
I can. You can't tell me what to do. I do what I want. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now the shutter's open. All right. Now I can go get the other liquid nitrogen tank. I'm glad that Leon also knows when exactly to duck when the thing's behind him.
Well, you know, a knife-only run is all well and good, but there's a difference between doing a knife-only run and actually killing something with a knife. The thing about Nemesis is that you can run from him.
You're expected to, right?
The actual final boss fight against Nemesis is against some mutant version that fights in a different way.
Ow. Yeah, are you ever required to kill Nemesis before that point?
No.
No? Okay. Okay, good. I got turned around. Oh wait, here we are. There's multiple nitrogen tanks.
I think the fight against Nemesis also involves using a device in the environment to fight.
Yeah,
No.
I can do it. I can kill him. I want to shoot him. See, look. The game's gonna drop some more Magnum ammo for me. I might as well use it if it's here. There we go. See? We were just talking about this, Ryan. We have to use the stuff the game gives us.
Against a boss you can't kill anyway.
Sure I can. I knock over the thing, and then it freezes him, and then I can shoot him. That's how it works. Oh, he's not in the room. Okay, cool. Oh, now he is. Hey, buddy. Okay, now you decide to be frozen. Okay. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Alright. Ow! Don't punch me, dickwad. Okay. Alright. Cool. There we go. Okay. What else is even in this room? Other than
Nothing.
wait.
You already got stuff in here.
What, the knocked over the liquid nitrogen? That's all I had to do? Okay.
Well, you also got the two pickups here.
Okay, cool. Elevator, neat. Ow! Stop that! Okay. Okay, let's use this. That's like half a bar. Okay. That heals way more than I thought it would. Okay. So the elevator was this
When
way?
when you were supposed to turn right early in the hallway, so
Okay.
right here.
Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, whatever. That's like chip damage, I'm fine.
That was more than chip damage.
Nah,
It
it
wasn't a lot, but it was more than chip damage.
Oh, they give you a free first aid spray right here, too. Cool, I probably should have gone in here earlier, but whatevs. Okay. Yay! We did it. So is it impossible to kill
that monster?
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Nope, they say that they said that that you can kill them.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean the chat's right.
they've usually been right about this kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, well, oh, apparently I can't get the full crown now. Thanks, Ryan. Oh. Aw. Wait.
Oh, it drops one of the crown jewels.
To be fair, I never kill him because he takes way too much effort.
Aw. Damn it.
I think I remember killing him when I did it.
Bitch, I rock a wiki. Okay, well, in that case. Alright, we'll go through this Ashley section, I think. Like, I would have been fine trying to kill him. Like, I think that, like, I was totally prepared to do that.
You want to approve that method? That message? Before it,
Well, we acknowledge, I am
I also didn't know that Twitch had an auto filter.
Yeah, it probably just...
It's very picky.
Yeah. Because I'm sure people have said bitch in other chat messages before and didn't get yelled at by Twitch mod for it, so, you know, okay. Hey, buddy.
So I'm pretty sure John didn't kill him.
Yeah, so since when was John the best at video games, huh?
Is that old?
Better than you.
Not every video game. Okay. Capacity, Okay. Oh yeah, we don't have like any money at the moment.
What are you selling?
We've got we can sell a spinal.
Is that all?
We can sell the
Thank you.
blue
Is that
thing.
all?
And we'll just leave it
Thank
there.
you.
Okay, we're fine for
Come back
now.
anytime.
Yeah, handgun ammo. We'll save. Yeah, we'll go for another 10 or so minutes until we find a typewriter, because I do ooh, shooting range. Probably spend it just shooting at the
I was
range.
gonna say, do you want to actually make progress, or do you want to waste the last 10 minutes doing this?
I like these things. They're fun. Oh, and you can throw a grenade for some reason. Okay. Hold on, Ashley. We'll save you in just a minute. Are you timed for these, or...
Well, obviously they go down after a while.
Okay. I got my Lynx crossbow training skills ready to go. Okay.
You're probably having a much easier time with these than we would on the other consoles, though.
Oh yeah, almost certainly, because aiming's so much easier with the Wii remote. But you know, it's just one of those things.
Which makes me wonder, what are the PC controls for this game like?
Probably mouse and keyboard.
Well, I know mouse and keyboard is good for shooters, but is it necessarily good for this shooter?
I'm not sure. It probably would be weird because there's because of the way that you have to move your aim and then your cursor. If it's like the Wii version at all, like you would probably have to move like where you're pointing and then also move your cursor at the same time. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was strange. Okay, I'm probably gonna miss. Ah, damn it. Oh, I got Ashley, but whatever.
Don't shoot.
I only missed one. I don't really care about my score in these. I just find the thing fun to play. Okay. We'll do game. We'll just play all of the rapid. I like the rapid fire game more, so we'll just do.
I know you can use the controller on PC. That's why I'm asking about the PC controls, not the controller on PC. What the?
Yeah, they just drop a catapult on Ashley, and that doesn't make you lose any points because I guess you're not the one who shot Ashley, even though it's your job to protect her. Whatever. Did I win? Yay, I won. Okay, I'm gonna go get my stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, that only took a couple of minutes. That's fine. Okay, end game. Did I get any... Wait, I didn't get any bottle caps? Ah, loser. Whatever. I don't like your stupid game anyway. Okay.
Says the guy who keeps playing it.
It's a love-hate relationship. Okay. Yeah, so Ivan Drago, I saw that the cutscene had Ivan Drago pop up, and Salazar was like, you should kill the American agent, even though he had like 6 chances to do that before, on his own, actually, to do that earlier, but whatever. Hey, buddy, you know what's great? Not getting shot in the... Oh, man! Oh, he's a pasta head. Okay. Okay.
It had to be the enemy that you did that voice for, didn't it?
Oh, man! That was my best pasta head.
Steals the punch from your joke.
Oh, you know, you can still, like, now it makes more sense for him to respond, since he's still technically alive, even though his head got blown off.
Oh shit, is this a point where you're gonna have to shoot a car or something, or am I thinking of one of the other games?
I think we might have, like, the Donkey Kong...
Oh,
This
I
is
remember
where
this part.
the
This is...
minecart sequence comes in.
Oh, boy, somebody play the Donkey Kong Country music already. Boo-doo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I know this part. You can actually use if you held onto the rocket launcher this bar, you can actually use it to blow up the boulder and bypass this room completely.
Yeah, but that's
Really?
no fun.
Yeah.
How about that?
You know what? Staying up there was probably the smarter idea, but you know, it's weird seeing standard. Oh crap! Oh, my handgun can now kill those things in one shot. That's actually great. It's weird seeing standard people now that we've had the cult guys for so long.
Yeah, it's like suddenly the game has shifted back into village mode. It's actually kind of it's actually kind of effective.
Careful, like dynamite.
Yeah, dynamite after party.
It's like the game had its fun in the castle. It was
and now it's gonna try to be serious again and fail
for a little while. Or I think when we see Salazar again, he's going to be a hideous mutant abomination. So we'll be able to take him at least semi-seriously.
Yeah. This area is pretty twisty-turny, I've noticed as well, with like lots of weird paths and stuff like that. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, hello, Mr. Guy. Ow. My knife's better than your knife.
Well, because he's not using a knife, he's using a hatchet.
Oh, he's got 2 hatchets. You know, just in case I drop my second one. You're the one. Okay, what do you want me? Oh, he just spawns extra hatchets. Okay. All right.
I was getting over you just standing there swiping and letting him get his weapon out instead of going up.
You're the guys who keep on telling me, "Oh, conserve your ammo, Ted."
You are conserving your ammo. Just take 2 steps forward and then keep swiping.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems like a lot of work, and I don't feel like it. It's
not
a circuit
being able
breaker.
to move and attack at the same time in Resi 4 really does limit your options, though.
Okay, so this, look, there's no need to operate this anymore. Okay, so then why the hell did I even come up here?
I mean, that's not to say you necessarily need to be able to move and attack at the same time for an action game to be fun. I mean, obviously this game is proof, but Onimusha is another case where your movement is really limited, but at the same time, that provides a certain sense of tension that you might not necessarily get in another kind of game that's more off the wall.
Yeah, it depends on the type of experience you're going for. Generally speaking, there are very few hard and fast rules for what is and isn't a good idea in a video game. Like, almost there's no, as a rule of thumb, there are very few rule of thumbs.
Well, you wouldn't think Resident Evil with swords would be a fun action game, but there it is. Onimusha proved that viable.
Yeah, so... Oh, it's a pull the lever! Wrong lever!
Actually, as I recall, Dino Crisis 2 was also a pretty damn good action game. Dino Crisis 1 was full-on horror, but Dino Crisis 2 is really action-oriented.
Oh, I have...
Still, tank-controlled, I think.
Oh, what I probably have to do is now go back up on the, back up to the circuit breaker I just passed, and...
Speaking of Dino Crisis, I just recently learned there was a Dino Crisis 3. Is it any good, or should I kill it with fire?
Apparently Dino Crisis 3 was directed by the guy who did Ace Attorney.
Okay.
Which is, at least one of them. I forget which one. So that's, you know, I don't know if that means anything to you, but that's... He also did Ghost Trick, which actually I think is better than a lot of Ace Attorney games, actually. Ghost Trick is
The only thing that stops me from really getting into Dino Crisis 2 at all is that you have to start out by playing as that random dude, and I don't really care about him.
Oh, you again. Oh.
Chainsaw Man.
Where did he jump from?
He went to the boulder.
Oh, well, okay. Hold on a moment, buddy. I'll deal with you in just a moment. Okay,
At this point in the game, the chainsaw guy isn't even a threat worth thinking about, though.
Yeah, but
There will be if Ted keeps ignoring him.
Yeah, but I don't like him, and that's the difference. There we go. Also, hello, army of mooks down there. There we go.
He did miss one, though. It's coming right
One of them's coming up, yeah.
Oh, I still have my grenades equipped. I do not want that. Ah, my leg!
My leg.
Okay.
That's not how physics work. But I'll take it.
Where is... Did I one-shot Chainsaw Guy?
No.
Oh, no, there he is. Okay. Hello, Chainsaw Guy. Oh, now you're gonna run. Okay, whatever.
Might want to get your shotgun now.
Or I could throw another grenade. Kobe! Hopefully he'll be a dumbass and run into the fire, which I think he might actually. Oh, my other leg. Oh.
Nope, he just.
Oh, he's smart enough to stop. Holy shit. I did not expect this, folks. There we go. Get up, you bastard. There we go. I'm sorry. This is a little bit of karmic payback for the like 6 times he's killed me so far. Now that I've got weapons worth a damn. Ooh, I want him done. Is he dead?
Yes, if he's not getting up by now, he's dead.
Yeah, it's just weird. A lot of enemies don't die when they die. So when you see them, whenever I see an enemy who just leaves his body, whose body doesn't go anywhere, I guess is the better. Oh, I'm almost out of rifle shots. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean. In Resident Evils 1, 2, and 3, one of the things that you're constantly doing when zombies go down is stopping and waiting with bated breath just to see if the pool of blood starts to spread. Because that's the sign that you've actually killed them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they might just lay there for a little while until you walk by, and then they'll get up and grab your legs.
Okay, so I need to probably find the trolley and then grab the dynamite.
It's right next to you.
Oh, it is? Okay. No, not this trolley, the one...
Yeah, that's what the lever was for.
Yeah, but I can't... Where did the actual... Is it Wait. I'm sorry, I'm being really dumb. Where did the actual...
Climb down.
Where did the... God, I get so...
And walk straight.
Oh, it's in here. Okay, that's why I couldn't see it. Okay.
Well, you know, Dino Crisis was a very solid game. It's the big issue I have with it is that the bleeding system makes it a little too hard.
It plays like Resident Evil, right?
Yeah, but unlike Resident Evil, sometimes you get injured to a point where you start to bleed out, early on, finding items to stop the bleeding is a thing.
Okay.
So you can find yourself in a pretty goddamn unwinnable situation if you take damage and don't have the items necessary to staunch the blood flow.
Is that game trying to be a horror game or more of an action type
Dino
game?
Crisis 1 was straight up horror. It's a very strange kind of horror where you're playing as a badass femme fatale secret agent, but it's straight up horror in terms of gameplay.
Oh yeah, this part.
Okay, because it's just kind of weird for me to imagine a dinosaur game as being a horror game, but then again, Jurassic Park's also technically a horror movie.
Yeah,
so...
well, the thing is, the gameplay is very strict survival horror by game design standards, but your main character is this redhead woman in a Metal Gear Solid snaking suit whose reaction to seeing a corpse is to cheerfully say, well, that's disgusting. So there's a bit of a disconnect. But somehow they managed to balance it in such a way that it works. And the only visual problem I have with the game, yes, this is a boss room. Boy. Yes, you drop enemies into the pool of lava.
Ooh, boy, wonderful.
In fact, I think you actually have to hit the lever so that that closes again. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, so...
Oh, okay, so that actually makes a lot more sense why we go, like... No, it's not letting me do that.
It's gonna take a while to do that then.
Yeah.
It'll probably close on its own, actually.
Yeah, it will.
But it's one of those things where Leon had this weird pose, and I was just like, why is that? Why is
he waiting? Why is he waiting? Well, he's waiting for the mountain troll that's not here yet.
Whee!
Oh yeah, the zip line. You're gonna have to use that zip line to get down to the...
Oh, I probably have to try to leave through the door. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
the thing that you're gonna do is go up to the ladder, lure the enemies over there, and then use the zip line to get down to the lever.
I'm guessing that the zip line takes some time as well, though.
No, it should be back.
Nah, it should already be back. This is one of those things where it's like, it's a video game.
Yeah.
Also, interestingly, apparently there's a report circulating around that Nintendo is actually actively talking to third parties about making more mature games for the Switch, which is like, no duh, you've only been missing those sorts of games for the last, I don't know, 15 years from your libraries.
Oh, lava! Oh, it hurts.
Okay, yeah, so you killed one, you can't get the treasure from it anymore, and it won't go back to let the other one in, so you have to fight the other one.
Wait, so I can't kill both of them like this?
If you manage to get them both on, sure, but...
Oh, wait, so I can only do that once, though, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And standing up here is probably a bad idea because
He'll knock you down.
Knock it. Knock him
Yeah,
down.
but you can still use the zip line to get the lava pit between you and... Oh, wait. You can't do
No,
that twice?
no, you can't.
It jams.
Yeah.
I got out of the way before the dodge command was a thing, and I swiped instead. Okay, let's get a different gun. Oh my god, I've got so many flash grenades. You see, now I'm in the problem.
Yeah, now you can use one. You have so many, you can use one to like stun them and then wail on them.
Yeah.
Stun him with a flash grenade and then swipe at him with a knife.
I press the C button instead of the Z button to try to turn around. Okay. Gameplay. Oh, he grabbed me.
You kind of walked right in front of him, so.
Oh, he didn't even do that much damage though, so I'm not really. So we have what? Giant and BDSM giant here or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, he's stunned. He's stunned.
Are you
Run
sure?
back to
Oh,
it.
okay.
Quick time.
Um,
Quick time. Quick time.
I'm not
Quick
sure
time.
I didn't have enough time, so I figured it would be a better idea to try to shoot him instead of wasting time on something that I didn't think I'd be able to pull off.
Fair enough.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, at least it's not that one boss from Resi 6 that I'll never defend.
Is it like
shooting maybe faster than swiping goddamn game man, but the quick time swiping event does more damage.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, like, if I totally expect that it does do more damage, it's just I didn't think I would rather get summoned than none.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there's this boss in Resi 6 that you have to fight both in the Chris campaign and in the Jake campaign. So it's one of the places where those two stories intersect. There's these two giant mutant things that lumber around, and you have to get them to lean on. You have to get them to be stunned, and so that they're leaning on platforms. But you also have to be on the platform so that you can climb up onto it and do a quick time event takedown thing on those monsters. And it's so goddamn time consuming. It's so boring. In fact.
Are the rest of the bosses in that game any better? Okay, there we go. Now I can quick time event. Yeah.
The rest of the bosses in that game are fine. In fact, some of them are really cool. One of them actually gives the player who's playing Chris's partner something really cool to do, in the sense that he mutates into this lightning mutant thing that's sort of like a
Chris?
combat.
Chris becomes the boss.
No.
Okay.
Chris's partner mutates.
Oh,
so if
okay.
you're playing as Pierce, you get to be this weird mutant that's like a combination of Infamous and Prototype, and you get lightning powers for that boss fight. It's at the very end of the game, so it's not like you get to keep them, and the character dies immediately afterwards. So, But like, if you're playing as Chris's partner instead of Chris, you get something really, really cool to do during that boss fight. So it's like a surprise. You picked the character that we expected you not to play as, because he's a new character and kind of a no-name, but now he's this super-powered mutant monster thing that you get to play as.
Did they do you when you're Chris, do you fight that guy? Or
No, he helps you as your AI partner or your second player partner, depending.
Okay, alright.
Wow, a giant stepped on me. I'm mildly inconvenienced.
Yeah, Leon, he's been through worse, probably. because he's already been through. By the time Resident Evil 4 is this his second? This is his second game, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, it's because he's
Although-
playable in one of the Revelations games, isn't he?
Although sometimes the things that the co-op divide has you doing as a specific character are kind of lame. Like oh, I forget what Sherry does during the fist fight against Ustanok. If you're Jake, though, you get to have a fist fight with the game's not nemesis. So, that's a thing. I seem to remember Sherry's part in that fight not being so fun, though.
This guy takes so much health.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. Hopefully this will be the last quick time event I need to do. And then he'll just be done.
Dead.
Come on, be dead. Yeah, okay, good. You writhed twice, which means you're dead.
Careful, he's gonna try to fall on you.
Bah. Belly flop. I got money. Actually, that looked like not enough money to be worth fighting this guy.
Well, you have to fight him to get through, so.
Yeah, but if the thing was that I didn't get money for dropping them in the pit, I would have rather just dropped them in the pit. Alright, there we go. Again, why we don't... First off, like, we make fun of Chris for this, but Leon is not only standing on top of lava, but this is metal, which should probably, like, burn through his shoes as well. So...
You know, I don't think Capcom cares much about metal grading, because they had Gloria and Devil May Cry 4 just walking across it in heels. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but at least Devil May Cry doesn't even pretend to take itself seriously. Like, Resident Evil doesn't take itself seriously, but it pretends to. That's the thing. Oh. Oh, crap. Bugs.
Resident Evil... Yeah. Resident Evil 4 is the game that sort of stopped trying to pretend to take itself seriously, but...
Did I use up all my TMP ammo? Yep, I've got 2 whole bullets. Wonderful.
I think one of the things that does make Resident Evil 6 kind of enjoyable in that regard is that of the games that came after Resident Evil 4, it comes the closest to not taking itself too seriously. I remember this section as well.
Judo
Last
kick.
chance to get the bugs.
Well, I'm surprised that they don't try to do their camouflage-y stuff anymore. Because, okay, dude, that's rude. Alright, where are you? There we go. Okay. I don't get why... Yeah, they could camouflage themselves earlier in the game. So why they don't, now, I'm really not sure. Okay, 2 red eyes. It was the whole, like, 2 things shall make a path, so I've got to find, like, 2 keys. There's something behind me. Or to the side of me. Where the heck is this? There you are! Okay. I knew you were here, but... Oh! You were 1 shot from death. Cool.
It's, on the subject of Resident Evil 6 taking itself seriously, though, the weirdest part is the Leon campaign is the one that does. Because it's, like, desperately trying to be Resident Evil 2. And at times it's effective, but the beginning of Leon's story has one of those forced walking segments.
Oh, and like, Other M? Or worse than
Countless
that?
other games.
Okay.
It was a thing that was happening a lot at that point in time. I think the game designers are starting to realize that that's something nobody likes.
Okay, so I was
really
shaking
wanna
as...
heal.
Yeah, I know, I'm going to right now, but I was shaking as hard as I could, and the game wouldn't let me, like, get out of that, so I'm, like, I was wondering what even the point was of having me shake at all. If it's just gonna be one of those, like, forced, I'm just gonna take damage anyway things.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll stick with the handgun for now, because that has by far the most bullets, and there's a lot of guys. These guys are probably gonna, if not spawn infinitely, it'll feel like it.
There's a hive in here, so they're going to spawn infinitely.
Okay. Like, I mean, I guess I could farm for the gems, but I don't feel like it, so I'm not going to. Also, these guys don't really seem to be that threatening. There's just a lot of them.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is a section where I need my shotgun. Or I can kick.
It makes me sad whenever people talk about Resident Evil 6 as if it's a game that you shouldn't ever enjoy playing.
Resident Evil 6 always seemed to me to be okay, so here's the thing.
It's ridiculous, it jumps the shark, but you know, for what it is, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, okay, you see, it's one of those things where critics score, like, where the way that we interpret review scores is really dumb.
I don't blame anyone for I don't blame anyone for not liking it. I mean, if you what you want is a Resident Evil game that feels like a Resident Evil game, it's too far gone. It's way too far gone for that, but you know, we're years down the line. At this point, it's like it's not a fresh wound anymore. I think we can get past that.
Well, it's just one of those things, because the game is like 60-something on Metacritic, and a lot of people are like, oh, that means it sucks. That means it's the worst game ever. And I'm like, no, there's no... Nobody will give a game that's less than a 70 a chance, is the thing, which bothers me. It's like, okay, you've got, like, so many great games that got, like, review scores, and then they're just like not worth it to so many people because they're not like above an 80 on Metacritic. And it's just like, okay, you know, a game that's a 60 on Metacritic doesn't mean it's awful, it means it's okay. Or it means that you might like it a lot if you give it a shot.
3-point scale, Ted, 3-point scale.
Yeah, I know that there's boring, great, and awful to most people, but it's just one of those things where, like, Trauma Center, one of my favorite series of all times, only ever got like 7s on review scores, and it's like,
you know, one of the things that bugs me about Metacritic, just in general, is that a lot of the time it's mixing review scores from people who go by the 3-point scale and people who don't.
Yeah, and it's not like the fan reviews are even any better, because people will just review bomb certain games, both positively and negatively, just to up the Metacritic score, actually, even. So,
well, you know, user reviews on any website are going to be worthless. I mean, unless you like comb through it and read through the ones that are actually well articulated and just ignore the score that they give in favor of reading the goddamn thing.
That's the people don't want to read the review. Seems to be the big issue. You see, this is why I prefer. Okay, so we pressed a switch, but I actually don't know what that switch.
Half the reason that I prefer like watching my reviews and getting opinions on YouTube rather than the gaming press is that most of the good YouTube personalities that I regularly watch don't bother with scores, or they actively make fun of them, like Pro Jared does.
Oh, I love Pro Jared's scoring system. I give this game a highlight out of 10.
To the right.
Yeah. I didn't go this way. Okay, yeah.
But, like, you know, a lot of them have started to realize that, like, unlike magazines, where it really just matters whether or not they buy the magazine, that they really get the most out of their revenue if people watch the video through to the end. So they actually just dispense with the score so that people don't get anything out of it by skipping to the end.
Wait, that burst of light melted the...
Oh man. Okay, we're officially out of horror territory and back into this game is fucking ridiculous territory.
Ooh, they dropped weed. Oh, they dropped red weed, even better. So many bugs, Jesus Christ. I actually really wish I had my TMP right now. Oh, he barfed on me. But... No, I've got no ammo for it, though. Like, I completely ran out, and, earlier,
but
I haven't been able to reload
like
it.
YouTube reviews specifically because that environment has encouraged the reviewers to actually just get better at being informative.
Yes.
Informative and entertaining, but you know, when they manage to do both well at the same time, it's a really good time. And actually,
I thought I could run past these guys, but that didn't.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Nope.
There's too many of them.
Okay. Taking the stuff. Good thing it takes no time to pick up all that shit off the ground.
And you know, while negative reviews are all well and good as far as entertainment value goes, there's something about an informative and entertaining YouTube review that's positive that gets me really hyped to play a specific kind of game, you know?
joke's on you. You kicked me farther up this pathway I was going to go through. So ha!
For as inconsistent as the upload schedule has been, John's Kingdom Hearts videos have actually really gotten me in the mood to give Kingdom Hearts another shot.
How many of the games have you played through on your own?
The first one, the second one, Birth by Sleep. That didn't go well.
I'm a dumbass. Okay, yeah, we're stopping as soon as we find the next typewriter, or the game lets us save for the record.
Tanuki Player brought up a good example. Gaming Brit does it really well. Most of the time. Sometimes he can be a bit much on the obnoxious side, but, well, that's true of a lot of the reviewers I like to watch, actually.
You have to, there's the expectation that you have to camp it up in order to get people to watch
and
your
sometimes
stuff.
it undermines the informative side of things. Like
Yeah.
H-Bomber Guy, I am of the opinion that he does his best when he's talking positive, because, ooh.
I thought that, I didn't see that there were 3 of them.
because he does a really good job of talking about what makes the things he likes good. Whereas when he's disagreeing with something, when he's being negative, sometimes he gives the impression that if you don't already agree with him, he's insulting you.
That happens with a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the time, people, it's. I remember we talked about this when we did Pikmin 2. If you disagree with someone about a video game, you do think they're wrong. Like, that's not.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that you think they're a bad person. It's just that you think they're wrong about a video game. That's not important.
It's sometimes the way you present that disagreement can sometimes give the impression that.
What are you waiting on exactly?
I'm trying to figure out the timing because I tried running through as soon as it went up, and I died.
Pulverized into the ground are the safe spots.
Okay, yeah.
You ran right into it.
No.
There's nowhere to stop in between those 3 pillars. They're all right next to each other.
Pretty sure there was a spot there.
There was very clearly not a spot, right?
I don't really get what that would help, though, because you can't see Leon's feet to tell exactly where he's standing.
Yeah. Okay.
What is with that particular camera perspective in video games, by the way, where third-person games, for some reason, don't show you your character's feet?
It's, you see, I can kind of get it because, like, for example, in most situations, we don't need to see his feet. We need to see as many of the enemies as possible and, like, their faces and
making
bodies.
Him bigger so that he covers more of the screen is helping that?
Yeah, kind of, like, cropping out his legs makes it easier to see more of the important parts of the enemies and aim at them accurately.
They're saying there's a lever/switch around here.
Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. See, I can figure it out, guys. Jeez, I'm not that dumb. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
The reason I couldn't see it is because we wound up walking past it and trying to consider the situation from further up ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so now it stops the second one, okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Doop. Alright. You know, it's weird, though. They put in the instant kill challenges, but if you're gonna put a checkpoint in them right in front of them, why make it instant kill to begin with is also a question. I got a thing. I got an elevator. All right.
I think I can be less harsh on this game for that because this was the era of gaming where designers.
Alright, so we're stopping here for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This was the era of gaming where designers were starting to really figure out autosaves and checkpoint systems. So it was a new thing at the time.
Alright, so anyway, the game won't let me go to the home menu during this cutscene. Now it will. Okay. Thank you everybody for watching. That was fun. Hopefully we're only a couple of sessions away from getting to the end of this. So, yeah, I'll see you all later. Good night.
Night, everyone.